Hello. Hello. Welcome to Clockwise Dungeons, the first episode, test episode? We'll say episode.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing a one-on-one. Got a follow, thank you for that. So just a couple of things. This is the first D&D stream. We're going to be mostly ignoring chat until the halfway point, which is 2 hours in. And at the end, because we want to keep immersive. We've been playing this game for a good while, off stream. I can just hear the word follow over and over again. Like, I don't know why.
It's alright, just getting all those followers.
Yeah.
We hope.
Is it going away?
I can't
No,
hear
I
anything,
can still hear it, man. I think it's on my end,
Follow,
right? Anyway,
follow.
It's just me going follow over and over again. Anyway, right. Hey, it's the worst case scenario now. So yeah, obviously this is here to deal with some technical issues, all that jazz. This is a kind of a test one. Best of luck on the stream. You survived the session. Do focus on the game and have fun. Thank you. I need to find what's saying follow. That's my main.
Whoever that was, thank you.
That's Tio Heartless. Yeah. So we'll get into it in just a second. Once I've figured out why I can hear myself saying follow over and over again. It's the weirdest thing.
Is it not?
It's like.
Have you got the stream on mute?
Oh! I figured out what it was. Okay, right. I don't have another.
Hey.
Okay, it's gone. It started. Right. Hello. Okay. Welcome to Clockwise Dungeons. Yeah, what we're going to be doing is just playing a sesh. Zite, over here, has found himself lost in the void. We'll have a quick recap as to how and why in a second. There are 2 other players to this campaign. They will be in the next week's session. But Zite won't be in next week's session, as the 2 sessions take place at the same time, because that's fun. I don't know why I decided to do that, but that's what we're doing.
Let's do the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Stream, I think. Yeah.
So this game takes place in a kingdom called Sorfordia. The northern peninsula of Sorfordia is a province called Pendlescape, which is quite icy, snowy, very high magic. The southern regions of Sorfordia are a little bit anti-magic, whereas the northern regions, they do love some magic. It's where you're going to find your high elves and your mystical woods and all that jazz. That's where this campaign takes place, and it's following our friend Zite over there and his companions as they're establishing the Golden Rose Agency, an agency designed to hunt down, track, and kill/deter monsters. Kind of detective agency, but also kills ghosts. So Ghostbusters meets Sherlock Holmes. On their travels, they've been hired to stop a mysterious event that's moving down the coastal road in Castoke Bay, heading towards the town of Wulden's Crossing. The mayor there has said that he's a bit worried because 2 towns have gone completely silent, so he's sent a party up north to figure out what's going on. What they have found is that there is a spectral force moving its way south and harvesting the souls of all the town's members for reasons they don't know. Their plan is to head up to a small town called Bridget, where they believe they found a thing called a soul anchor, which is causing this spectral anomaly to be anchored to this world. However, on the way, they have been distracted by a wizard's tower. A conjuration wizard known as Yer was dabbling in some dark arts, it seems, and Zite here got a hold of a nasty book called The Glimpse of the Void, and was quickly mind-fucked by it. Having to undergo a trial fighting a huge blob, he managed to successfully undergo the trial of this mysterious entity from the void, and was taken into the void after killing the creature. That's where we left our last session. You can find a video of it on YouTube if you want to get caught up in long form. I've been publishing our offline sessions there. So with that, we're gonna. That's what is that? Get into character and get in on this shiz. So, Zite,
Yes.
Last we left off, you had just defeated a strange ooze-like creature which crawled out of a portal to a place known as the Void. You and your companions had managed to defeat it, not easily, as it was immune to most of your attacks. It swallowed Hans's light sword. It did a lot of damage to Ashe, who almost went down in a fight. But once you managed to successfully complete the trial, a portal opened. The many hands of the void started to spill out, swirling around the room, stroking the rocks and the surface. This portal to a place which begs to exist. It exists outside of reality, and all it wants to do is experience what it means to have existed. From that, the herald came, the tall creature that Hans had met previously, beckoned you into the portal. So did all the hands as they spiraled around the room, and eventually the door was left open for you, in which you decided to walk into it.
Yes, I did.
Much to the horror of your two compatriots, who were left alone in a dark room, which we'll find out what happens to them next week.
Oh.
You, however, have been taken into a cold, dark place. You can't see anything, and the feeling is that of sinking into a thick liquid. Cold. Okay. You feel it chill down your spine.
Is it similar to the liquid that we saw trickling down the stairs as we climbed the tower?
Yeah, seems to be a similar substance.
Ooh.
Not the nicest stuff. The stuff that made Hans projectile vomit. That's the stuff.
That probably was the highlight.
You fall. It feels like for an eternity. You wonder if maybe you're dead. You don't feel anything. You feel cold. All you feel is your mind wandering through this vast, thick ichor, until eventually you feel a pull of gravity on you. You seem to be lifted upwards, out of the ground. You feel dirt emerge out of your face, and you find yourself lay on your back. Your eyes open to a layer of black clouds overcasting the crimson sky. The clouds flicker with streaks of red lightning that for a moment reveal what seems to be a great shadow high above the clouds. Something impossibly large is looming overhead. In the distance you hear a deep guttural moan, like thunder in the distance, and the sound of it alone brings a dreadful headache. Bringing your gaze down, you find yourself in a strange forest. The trees here are branchless and leafless. Thick black trunks jut perfectly straight out of the ground. The ground being a dry, dark dirt with patches of long, dead grass and what looks to be stone tiling. The smell reminds you of a lantern that's about to be burnt out, that of old smoke and oil. In the distance you see large black hills, and it appears this forest is in some sort of basin. And while taking in your surroundings, you notice far off in the distance, miles away, the clouds have opened and chunks of earth are floating upwards towards the hole. What do you do?
Can I take a short rest? What, like 15 minutes?
Yeah,
I think is how long a short rest is. Just to kind of, like, as I'm resting, to like take in everything I can, just to try and figure out if I can see if I know this place, like if I may have seen it before, or
if you want to make a perception check for me while you take a short rest. Where is it you're planning on doing this short rest? It's quite an open area, but with these black trees just jutting out almost uniformly in every direction.
Probably to see if I can see any movement, or to see if I can spot that entity that I followed into here. If that's okay.
So, so you're just going to sit by a tree while you do a short rest and have a look around? Okay.
Yeah, so I'll roll perception.
Go for it.
14.
So,
and I will take my short rest now.
Looking around, you don't see any signs of the herald, or any of those long, distended arms which seem to follow him around. You don't see any signs of life at all. There's not a bird chirping. In fact, you notice that there's not even a wind blowing. The grass is perfectly still. It feels like you're very, very, very alone. About, we'll say about at the end of your short rest, you do hear a voice whisper, "Hello."
Hello?
You shouldn't be here.
Why? I was told to enter. I was beckoned, almost. Was told to follow someone called the Herald. Are you them?
You receive no reply.
So, just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell if the voice is in my head, or if it feels like they're actually whispering to me?
It seemed to come from around the left side of you, but looking to the left, you don't see the signs of anyone or anything.
Okay.
It was a whisper, so it felt very close.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and kind of face the tree that I was resting at, just to see if I can notice anything, maybe some movement behind the tree, just in case they could have whispered and ran around.
So looking around the tree, no, you don't see anyone there. You don't even see a hole in the tree that something could be inside. The tree looks like it's made of bark, but it's like a black bark.
Okay. I guess. So if I guess follow, I think what I want to do now then, because I have really nowhere to go, and I don't know where this Herald dude is. I think I might walk a little bit into the direction that I heard the whisper. Obviously, it came from my left ear. So then I stood up to turn to face the tree, so I heard it from my now right side. So can I start walking a little bit to the right? Just trying to keep my eyes open and my ears ready, just trying to see if there's anything. Because if it's completely silent, I must be able to hear just at least anything.
Sure.
Okay.
So you're walking kind of slowly in that direction.
Really kind of methodically,
do you want to be
not
taking
like
any
I normally
stealth
walk.
checks or anything, or you kind of?
I'm fine with not making a stealth check. I think if I was to be stealthy, someone might construe that as to be hostile, and I'm trying to not come across hostile in a place that I have no idea where I am.
Okay.
So I think if I walk with intent, almost like so the way I picture this is I'm walking quite slowly just to make sure I can hear if there's anything else walking around with me, but it also, I just want to make sure that it looks like I'm not creeping around.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so walking with gusto, you head to your right. Okay. It's about 5 minutes into your walk when you see something out the corner of your eye. Something big move quickly.
Oh.
As you turn to look, it's gone.
Right.
Make a cheeky intelligence check for me.
Oh, I will do. Oh, wow. It's just a nat one?
Yeah. You turn to look and it's gone. That's it.
Okay.
No extra help on that one, mate.
Okay, so I'm guessing I've already seen it, so I know it's there. Can I summon my weapon of choice, which is, give me a second, glaive? Thank you.
The glaive comes
Summon the
into
glaive,
existence.
I don't want to make it look like I'm using it as a weapon, but almost like it's a walking stick, so I'm using it to just walk. I'm trying to be super passive about this, but I also want to have the ability to use any spell that I have, just in case. So that's the idea.
Okay. You passively bring your halberd out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You continue walking that direction. Yeah. It's a strange feeling. You do feel like you're being watched. Every now and then you hear what you think might be a footstep or two. The cracking of dry grass onto the dirt. You hear that moan from off in the distance again. It's almost like a whale's moan. And the sound does bring another sharp pain to your head. It's probably about 10, 15 minutes. You shouldn't be here. It feels like it's an inch away from you.
Why shouldn't I be here?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Apparently not. And that was coming from my left, right? Again?
Yeah.
It's just purely on my left. Okay, I kind of feel like I still want... So there's two things. We got the whale noise, which if it's causing me a sharp pain in the head, feels like it could be calling me. Can I... Oh, no. I was thinking, is there a way to figure out where the noise...
It's difficult to pin the direction because it's such a massive noise. You don't really get
so it feels like it's all around.
It feels like it's everywhere, yeah. It's like being in a lightning storm and hearing the thunder.
Right, okay. I think I'm still going to follow the voice. I feel like that's probably the only lead I've got.
Sure. Sure,
so can I now turn... I guess if it was from my left ear again, can I turn and then follow?
As you turn, up ahead, about 300 feet away between two trees, you see what looks to be a gigantic black wolf with red cinders for eyes staring you down.
Shit. Oh, okay.
It turns and walks away, and as it passes a tree, it seems to disappear behind it. The tree being maybe a foot thick, the wolf being large. It's bigger than a bear.
Right. It didn't attack me, so I feel like it was like a this way type of interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk in the direction of that? Obviously,
Yeah,
I
sure.
was going to.
Sure thing.
And just really kind of make sure that I'm not in any danger. So like every kind of, I want to say 50 feet, I'm going to kind of like scan around, like, right, I can't see anything. Like, I'm not going into any danger. Just walk another 50 feet. I'm going to really hammer the fact that I am being super cautious right now.
As you are walking, you hear the sound of footsteps, the running of the wolf. It seems to be getting closer. It's quick. It gets closer and closer until it feels it's right next to you, and then suddenly the sound's gone.
Just the sound. I see nothing.
You didn't see anything. No.
Shit. Hello?
You shouldn't be here.
Are you the wolf?
What are you gonna do?
Can I ask, or can I just say, if I'm not supposed to be here, can you help me find a way out?
As you see that, you see the wolf closer now than it was. Now it's probably about 100 feet away.
Oh.
It comes out, it walks out of a tree essentially, out from behind a tree, looking at you with a snarl and a ridge. It's bearing its canines at you. Its hackles pointed straight up. It's prowling. It looks like a wolf that's circling its prey. But as it passes behind the next tree, it disappears again.
Okay.
Do you want to make an animal handling check for me?
Oh, I'm gonna try. Okay, animal handling is 11.
Okay, that's enough to let you know that if this is like any wolf, this is predatory behavior.
Yeah, I guess that.
It's,
Can I pause? Lull moment. Just taking a coffee. Gives me time to think. Okay, can I set a reaction to Misty Step the hell out of the way if I see? Oh God, do I? Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Misty Step out of the way if this wolf attacks me. Can I do that? Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. You're on high alert. Sure thing. Okay.
But for now, I'm gonna just kind of try not to show fear, and just, I think if the wolf is circling me, I've got to also remember, even though this is in my head typical wolf behavior, this is pretty much a void wolf is how I'm thinking this is.
Yeah.
So this might be something else. This could be a sentient wolf. This could be quite a very intelligent thing, and it's just taking the form of the wolf. So I'm gonna kind of just like stand my ground, but I'm just gonna watch it. If has it completely disappeared from me now, or can I see it still circle in certain areas?
Disappear behind.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand my ground and say, I'm gonna say out loud, do you know why I was brought here?
How long have you been here?
I want to say 25 minutes or so.
How do you know?
I don't. That was a guess. Do you know how long I've been here?
The wolf goes for you. Out of nowhere, It comes at you quick. But luckily, you managed to do your Misty Step, and you're out. It looks like it runs directly at you. You're not sure if it was going for claws or for teeth, but it just ran at you super quick. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to use your reaction or do something else?
So can I change
it's
my mind?
It's running at you now. It's about 15.
It's running at me.
Yeah, it's about 15 feet away, running right at you. You've not got much time now.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my ground, I think, and just hold my glaive.
Yeah.
Kind of like ready to take the hit if I need to.
Okay. As you do that, it comes up against you and disappears into smoke around you.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me.
Perception check? I will do. 22.
Very nice. Okay, so you notice the footprints of the wolf as it ran towards you seem to disappear about 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
And then you see it again about 300 feet away, distant.
Right, so I'm trying to gather the information that you've just given me and see if I actually acquired what you were trying to tell me correctly. Okay, so is it actual footprints of a wolf, or is it anything else?
It's giant wolf footprints. Yeah, it's definitely
giant wolf footprints.
Tracks,
yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing from that it was just doing it to scare me, and I think that's probably a way that I can tell it's going in for the kill, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess whilst I'm interacting with this wolf, I'm going to keep an eye on the footprints, so that if I feel like it gets... Oh no, this seems like it's very specific. I'm overthinking this, and I feel like I have to because I'm in a dangerous situation. Okay, right, I'm just going to keep that. I'm writing it down.
You're writing it down. Okay, mate. So you're carrying on in that direction. Yeah.
I feel
a good distance away,
camera.
maybe a couple miles. You see black hills off in the distance, where the forest seems to end. You can see them kind of rolling up. There's no trees on those hills, so it's about 2 miles away.
Okay. Sorry, what did you say I saw? So the hills.
Yeah,
I was still writing
hills.
something down.
Yeah, there's hills off in the distance. They don't have any trees on by the looks of things.
Okay.
So there seems to be an exit to this forest if you carry on the direction you're going. It'll be about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Wait, 40-minute walk for a mile? I don't know, 40 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I think I might try and head out the forest then. Clearly, this wolf, I feel, doesn't want me here, and I think that's what the voice is as well. It's the wolf's way of communicating with me. So I think I can. Plus, I can also, if there is hills, get a higher vantage point and at least look further out and see if there's anything maybe civilization, or at least see if I can recognize anything or anyone, I guess.
So with this in mind, that the wolf kind of just wants you out of here, that it isn't going to attack you as long as you're moving outwards. You notice the wolf still follows you, but further and further away each time. The last time you see it, it's about 600 feet away from you, and it's transparent.
Okay.
As you continue walking, it fades away into nothing. When you get to the base of the hill, you hear a new voice in your head. Very good, young warlock. You may reply to this message.
I just thought if I replied again, someone wouldn't reply back, but thank you. Who are you?
As you say that, you see a line of torches come down the hill, highlighting a path up it.
Okay.
At the top of it, you see a tall figure, a man dressed in a long robe with a pointed hat, stands leaning on a staff. You can only make out his silhouette at the moment.
Right, out of character. Gandalf?
No.
Okay.
Very good, young.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna walk up to this figure slowly. Also, again, using my glaive as a way to help me up this path. I guess because it's starting to slope a little bit.
It's actually, as you climb up it, you see steps begin to emerge out of the ground, and it's quite.
Thought of everything.
It's quite an easy walk. There's no hand railing though, so watch out. Yeah.
I'll use my glaive as a way to keep me sturdy on these.
The voice again in your head as you walk up. The hollow wolf is only as powerful as the fear you feed it.
Okay.
As you make your way to the top, you see a wizard dressed in black, a thick black bushy beard and a pipe out of his mouth. His eyebrows thick and furrowed. He almost looks a bit annoyed to see you.
Oh.
Greetings.
Hello. I'm Zite. You are?
You may call me Yeah.
Give me a second.
Are you okay?
No? Does he look like the year I saw in my visions in his tower?
This year looks stronger and notably taller. He's about 7 foot tall.
Wow,
He's
okay.
big.
He does look older though, or is
He looks about the same age, yeah. He's
same age? Okay.
maybe his beard's a bit longer.
Okay.
He carries with him a kind of a grey and blue staff. Come with me. And he walks away towards what looks to be kind of a cliff face in the hill.
Okay.
As he approaches it, he waves his hand, and you see doors open in the stone. Come along.
Okay. Sorry, you said your name was Yer?
What's left of him?
What's left?
It's not safe to be dilly-dallying outside.
Okay.
He
I'll
walks
follow.
into the cave. Entering the cave, you see a familiar sight. White sigils etched along like circles and lines, almost looking like constellations around the doorway, the frame.
That is the same writing we saw in the tower, correct?
Yeah, it's what you guys gathered. I think you guys gathered it to be some kind of warding.
Yeah, some symbols, yeah.
Yeah. So, on entering, it's a familiar looking sight. It reminds you of the inside of Yer's tower. You see equipment strewn throughout the place, tables, chairs, lack of books, but plenty of bookcases. It's dark, but for a central column of light, which comes down into the center of the chamber. It's a very round area. The floor is tiled with white and red tiles. Yeah, walks in and ignites a fireplace. You're lost, are you?
Very much so.
This is where all lost things come. Please, take a seat. And he clicks his fingers and a small stool appears in front of you.
Okay. I still have my glaive out, just want to make that clear. I sit on the stool, but can I take a little more, like a perceptive look around me, just to see if there's anything?
Is there anything in specific you're looking for, or is it more just a...
You said there was barely any books, but cases. Can I see, for what books that are there, if there's anything that looks similar to what I saw in Yer's tower? So, like, obviously...
You mean the Glimpse of the Void, the dark book?
Yeah. Or anything very similar.
Yeah. You see a few books on conjuration, the same kind of stuff you saw on different realms. A couple things on the Feywild. It seems to be an incomplete collection of like a small sliver of the collection that you saw in Yer's Tower. There's nothing that stands out as a book as significant as the Glimpse of the Void, or anything quite as malicious.
Okay.
Questions?
A few. Where are we? What is this place?
You already know the answers to those. I shan't furnish you with them.
So the void, then, really? Is that right?
Obviously.
You say obviously, but I've never really been here. I may have read a few things, thanks to you, but I didn't think I'd actually be here.
You've read my works, then? Good.
Sadly, yes. It's most likely why I'm here.
Then we have something in common. Please, take a seat.
I'll sit down.
Cheeky perception check before you sit down.
Yep. Do like a cheeky perception. 13.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary as you take your seat. As you sit down, though, you do realise that the seat is directly in that light. Seems to have moved across the floor and is now directly on you.
Oh, shit.
You see Yer's staff begin to glow. He pulls a book out and begins muttering under his breath.
I'm gonna stand up.
Stay seated, please.
If I sense like it's gonna hurt, I'm gonna misty step out of there.
Okay. You staying in there, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
He slams the book shut. Good. Very good. Human. Flesh and blood. Real. He begins to approach you. You see
I'm gonna stand up.
Kind of sweaty hands as he reaches out to touch your face. He pokes your cheek, feels under your chin. Remarkable.
I'm going to move my glaive closer to him, just so he knows that if he tries anything funny, this will go directly towards him.
Gives the glaive, the pointed edge of the glaive a look.
If you try anything funny, I will defend myself. I just want to leave this place. I'm not here to cause trouble.
It's not often a whole vessel stumbles into the void.
I am not a vessel.
We're
You
all
can take
vessels.
that word out of your vocabulary right now.
You'll
Look.
do.
Okay. I am going to
walks over
leave.
to one of his tables. You gonna wait? You gonna leave?
I want to move out of the light.
Okay.
And
He doesn't seem to react to you walking out the light now.
I'm gonna go because you're clearly someone I don't want to mess with right now.
And where is it you think you're going to go? Stumble around the glass plains, waiting to be picked off like vermin. You won't stand a chance out there.
Well, you're
Warlock.
clearly not a year from the way I remember you. And plus, I watched you fall out of the tower.
Fool.
Who are you, really?
My name is Yer. I am what remains of him.
Yeah, what are these remains? The
I was
darkness?
tricked, much like you. And my mind was stolen, my essence was dragged into the void while my vessel blundered around outside. Thinking himself intelligent, he decided that killing himself would save him the torment. And yet I remain.
See, I'm nothing like you. I finished my challenge. I succeeded. I was beckoned here. And now all I want to do is leave.
You were tricked here. You're a person of potential, and that's what interests them. By plucking your potential out of reality, they grow stronger. All you did was prove that you were a meal worth eating. But, of course, an unlearned warlock would know nothing of these things.
Well then, if I'm someone worth eating, do you think if you did anything to me, they would hunt you down too?
They've been hunting
Clearly
me
you
down
weren't
for
anything.
months.
And you feel that this new person, me being here, I was already encountered one thing. They know I'm here, and they beckoned me in. They already know I'm around. Don't you think they're already looking at me and following me? They already know this place. If you let me leave, and they tell whatever, anything to me, I'll tell them, I don't know where you are. And I'll leave you alone.
Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh.
Okay. Wiley. How about we make a deal? I have something you want. You have something I want. You're a warlock.
What are these things?
Deals are what you're good at, right?
Depends on what the deal is.
Yeah. You have a connection to the material realm I'm interested in. As he talks, you see him wince in pain, stagger back, and walk to the edge, to a corner of the room, to one of the bookcases, open a small box. There's a green light that shines out the box. He slams it shut and turns around. And turns back around to you. We need each other.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
I need you to escape the void.
Right. Just trying. It's pretty much what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you want me to bring you with me. Is that what this is? Is that the deal?
That's the deal.
As I'm talking, I'm going to start walking around the light. Just as I'm talking. Is he moving, or is he just standing where he is?
He's stood by his bookshelf, kind of in a kind of dark corner of the laboratory.
Okay. Can I actually go to where he was standing previously and just start kind of fiddling with stuff as I talk? Is that all right?
Yeah, sure. Well, so he was stood by basically one of his desks. There's a lot of flasks, potion-making stuff. You can see a couple of liquids bubbling away.
Okay, I'm just going to pick stuff up while I talk. So, what exactly do you want me to do? Do you want me to
put that
bring
down.
something with... what, this?
Yes, you know not what you do. You don't diddle with things that you don't understand.
Okay, is he still stood where he is?
Mm-hmm.
He's not moving?
No.
Okay, well, I might hold on to this. It seems interesting. But tell me more about this deal. You clearly want me to take something with me. Obviously, I can't take you out because they'll know that you're trying to leave, and I think you don't want them to know that you're leaving. Is that correct?
He seems to be keeping his thoughts to himself. Well, he thinks.
Okay. In any case, I need to know everything about this deal before I even think about accepting it. I feel like, yes, I'm in a position of fortunate circumstances, if you will. I'm alive still, and you still need that, so I don't think you're willing to kill me. So I think we are both on the same page with that, yeah. But I need to know everything before you decide to do anything else. I need to know what you really want me to do. That is a part of the deal, I think. Once I know everything, I'll think about accepting.
Very well. But know one thing. You are useless to me dead. But if you're useless to me alive, then there's no reason to keep you that way.
We both know that if you kill me, you have no chance of leaving. And yes, I may be useful to you alive, and if I stop being useful, you'll kill me. I don't doubt that for a second. But I think you'll definitely wait a while before you even try. I think you've been trapped here long enough to let a chance slip by this easily.
You're perceptive. I'll give you that. You have a connection to a realm beyond here. Your friend who bestowed upon you your powers. A pact unbreakable, no matter where you are. It won't help you much here, but it can be used to help create a bridge of sorts. I can attempt to escape the void anytime I please, but to do so would be suicide without a target. To just wander out there, I could end up anywhere, torn to pieces by the elemental plane. With you, I know exactly where I'm going. And luckily for you, that's home.
Right. You haven't really answered my question.
That's why I need you. What the plan entails is we require some skill on our parts, some sacrifice, and no small amount of luck. Chances are slim. But there is a place we must go to in order to make this connection.
Okay. What is this place?
It's known as the Valley of Lost Souls. It's where lost creatures such as yourself, after their mind has been decayed into nothingness, congregate to mourn their non-existence. It's an inevitability that all those who end up here will one day drift hopelessly towards the valley. I'd personally like to go there with my faculties intact. Wouldn't you?
Maybe. So what do you need me to do exactly? Do you just need me to leave? And then once I'm out, do something?
Yes.
Or...
Precisely.
What are these things?
I am a mind, my warlock friend, without a body. I require a vessel if I'm to take corporeal form again. You will provide me with that once you're outside.
Okay. What kind? You want me to kill someone, and then from there, you take control of their body? Is that what you're suggesting?
I need a living body.
Okay.
I need an empty vessel, and I know that you know where you can find some.
Yes, I do. But what do you actually need me to do while I'm out there? If this requires me killing someone or hurting anyone I know,
simply bring an empty vessel to my tower. There's a doorway there that I will use to pass through into it.
Let me guess. Is it a dark archway that's basically behind a bookshelf? Is that what you're saying, what this doorway is?
Yes.
Did you see what happened in your tower? Can you see past this doorway?
I've had a few glimpses, but I don't go to it often. It's being watched.
So I can hazard a guess it wasn't you that tried to steal either me or my companion while we were there.
Goodness, no. Last thing I want is more people here. Look. You look at me as if I'm a evil man. I'm simply an explorer.
You dabbled in some evil stuff. Thanks to you, I'm here.
Thanks to your curiosity, you're here. Same reason I'm here. There's nothing evil about the pursuit of knowledge.
I'm only here because I was trying to find out what happened to you. I'm not here because I was studying the Abyss. That's a completely different reason.
We can dabble over morality as much as you want. But the choice remains the same. You either have my assistance and escape this realm, or your mind shatters into a million pieces and you wander around aimlessly for all eternity.
Is he not moved still?
No, he's not really moved.
He really does not want to leave that area, does he? God damn it. Well, I guess I'll think about it. I know where this cave is for now. I think I do want to wander around a bit and see why I was brought in. You did say...
I would not recommend going outside. You're lucky you got here. Luck, that's all it is. And that runs out.
I don't really dabble in luck. I got here by my own thing. I've already died once. I think I could probably handle dying again. But...
Fine. Wander around aimlessly. Call on me when you need help. I'll see if I can get to you in time. But you're valuable here. It's not just me that will want to use you for your connection. Takes a couple steps towards you. I am merely guilty of overextending myself. I have never hurt, killed, robbed, thieved, plundered. I simply peered into the darkness for a while.
But what did you want to do with this power anyway? You were clearly searching for something. Were you trying to gain absolute power? You know this knowledge wasn't supposed to be learned. It was forbidden. We've done some research of our own.
Forbidden by who? Some hoity-toity high elves up in Hope, no doubt. Eh? Of course. 1,000 years ago they decided to ban a knowledge that they could not comprehend, so they just burned the books, locked it away. When there is value in this knowledge, there is power, yes, but with power comes opportunity to help. If we were to defend ourselves with the most powerful magic ever known and control it, Pendlescape could be defended against the southern forces with ease. Power is not evil. The pursuit of power is not evil. It's how you use that power, how you intend to use it. And I never, once, have harmed anybody. And I don't intend to.
Before I even think about this deal more, can I have your word that if I do indeed help you and bring you back, that you won't harm anyone or use this knowledge that you now have for wrong reasons?
Yes.
Can I make perception check or whatever? What is it?
Insight check. Yep.
Insight check. Can I? Yeah, do that.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, 9.
A 9. It seems to be telling the truth.
Oh, well, great. Thanks, dice. Like I said, I'll think about it. I think for now, I would like to see what this land is, just to learn more about it. As you say, we were the pursuit of knowledge and all that. I think
Would you like me to accompany you? I have some insight on this. And it's safer to travel with a companion. Take my staff, if you wish. Take my book, for all I care.
Are you saying on one condition, then? I can take anything in this room with me while you're my companion as security.
You see his eyes immediately dart over to the box. Yes.
Deal?
Deal, Warlock.
Thank you. I'm going to walk over to that box and pick the box up. And I am going to put it in my bag.
So he just eyes it the whole way.
Now, you can tell me what's in this box, and then I'll trust you more, and maybe I might let you keep the box. But if you don't tell me, then it's staying with me for a while we are traveling. Is that clear?
It's a keepsake.
Elaborate.
A reminder of who I am. That's necessary here, where you might so easily lose yourself. It allows me to recoalesce.
Keep you grounded, basically.
Yes.
Well, thank you for that. I will keep hold of it, and I think if you're going to travel with me for a while, I think it's probably best that we do have it with us, just in case your mind starts to wander, I think.
Yours too.
It's alright. I'm gonna touch my goggles and be like, I think I've got something that will remind me of myself.
If we're going to go outside, you'll need something. He wanders off and pulls out a ring. I hands it to you. It's a silver-banded ring. The top is a large oval with purple gems. It actually resembles that of a brain.
Oh, okay. Can I make a investigation check on this with advantage because of my goggles?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So with advantage, I need to remember what there it is. 19.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, it definitely looks like it has a purpose. It's a magical ring. The nature of that magic you don't know. You'd have to do an Arcana check to see if you know anything about it.
Could I also do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Or
no advantage this time.
That's fine. Arcana check is 13.
You don't know what it is.
Oh, I should have had that 19 on the Arcana. Okay. What is this exactly? I can tell it's got magical properties, but I like to know from you.
It's a form of warding ring. It'll help you protect your mind from the horrors out there.
Why do you not wear this yourself? Oh, he's got one on, has he? Oh, yep. I did not see that. Okay. If this is evil intent, again, remember what I have. Are we clear? I'm only trusting you because I've got what you need. Remember, if my mind goes, so does yours.
Very well.
I was going to say, if I had my other ring in here, I'd put it on just for dramatic effect, but I've slipped. I slip the ring on my finger.
Okay. Just check something.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
The ring actually has no effect immediately.
Okay.
It requires attunement, so you'd have to spend a short rest with it.
A short rest? Okay.
Yeah.
Does he tell me this, or is it something
it brings up a standard attunement stuff. You kind of know magical items need attuning at this point.
Okay. I guess I'll let the 15 minutes go then.
Okay. So
all the while keeping an eye on him.
Yeah. He doesn't make any sudden moves. You see his eyes kind of look at the bag every now and then. But other than that.
And every time I ask, I ask at least once, you let me know when you need it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
But it stays with me for now.
Of course. Of course. Okay. After the attunement, you gain I'll put it in your character sheet for you.
Thank you.
It's easier that way.
Ring of death.
A ring of you're dead now. No. It's bad I always go to my characters because I consider because you're my players,
Oh. Thanks.
You're my boys. Of you.
I like to think we are.
Equipment. Manage equipment. And it's in your equipment.
Lovely. I'm gonna give a quick old refresh of the page.
Give it that refresh. Yeah.
Hopefully. Oh, it is a ring of mind shielding. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's a ring of mind shielding. It allows the wearer to be protected and immune from magic that allows others to read your thoughts, determining if you're lying, know your alignment, and know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible, until you use another action to make it visible again, or until you remove the ring, or if you die. If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it. Unless it already houses a soul, you can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it, A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication.
I've just realised what he's going to do. He's going to put himself in the ring of the one he's wearing, and I'm going to have to put it on someone. I've just figured it out. Cracked the code. Can I use... Obviously, I need to use... What it said... Where is it? You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible.
Yeah.
Can I instead... Ooh. Oh no, I can just do that at any point because it's an Eldritch Adept thing. Can I use, instead of using an action, I don't think it would have any effect, but I'm going to do it anyway. Can I use Disguise Self to just make the ring invisible myself? I'd rather not use the ring at all if I have to.
Yeah, you can use Disguise Self, or your Mask of Many Faces to use Disguise Self, yeah.
That's the one, Mask of Many Faces.
So that is a 1 hour duration, though.
1 hour?
Yeah. But it is at will, so...
Yeah, so after an hour, I can always pop it again and be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that instead. A little part of me thinks I'd rather not use the ring if I have to, just in case there's something else with it that causes... something.
Okay.
Just a little bit of caution.
You've seen your friend wear a cursed ring before.
Yeah, I'd rather not be talking to horses right now. So, you know, I'd rather do that. I think.
You place the ring on. Your mind is shielded.
Okay, lovely. I have attuned it myself as well. It's on there. Lovely. Okay.
The door opens out into the void.
Okay. Shall we go?
We shall. And Yer walks out.
Okay. Are we back to where we originally were?
Yeah, you're basically on that hill. Yeah.
Okay.
The door's closed behind you. You can see now the wood spreads on. It's surrounded by these black hills, so it's very much encapsulated. It's almost like it's in a big crater. This is the Hollow Wood. You've met its inhabitant before. Very clever. Or lucky to have figured out its ways so easily.
I like to give things the benefit of the doubt. I'd rather think that things wouldn't be out to kill me so quickly, but I don't intend to let them kill me.
I can't say I've seen much evidence of that attribute.
You're a little bit different. I've met you, or at least seen you before, so I know what you used to be like. This version, indeed, looks very similar to what I saw, is definitely different.
My mind is stronger than my body, and here I am but a mind. So my form is stronger.
So you look stronger, is that what you're saying? Because of your mind?
Here, thoughts can be made into reality, as this is the realm of things that never existed but had the potential to.
Okay.
Mind works differently here. A powerful enough idea could bring this whole place down. Only to be reborn again, even more monstrous.
So you're saying if I use a thought strong enough, I could probably bring something into existence while I'm here then, yeah?
No offense, but it would take a substantial mind to be able to do that. Even I won't be able to, and I'm a conjuration wizard. It's my job to bring things into existence. Come with me, as he begins to climb the hill.
Well, before I move, where are we going? I'd rather know the destination before we start traveling.
It's a vantage point, so you can see the area, right? That's what you wanted. Come. And he carries on walking up.
Fine. I guess I'll follow him as well.
Yeah.
On the journey, can I ask a question to Yer, though?
Yeah, sure.
You seem to be quite familiar with the void itself, yes? I would hazard a guess you did a lot of research into the inhabitants of this place. Yeah?
Yes.
Do you know of an entity that resembles black ooze? Hang on, let me get. Hang on, just give me a second. I've
Get
written
your
it down.
description. Get your diary out while you're talking to him. Dear diary.
Get my dear
Black
diary.
ooze
Today
monster?
I entered the void. An entity, a giant ooze monster that swirled purple vortexes and all that malarkey.
Void pool.
Yes.
It's a creature that houses a portal to the void.
Okay.
This was your challenge?
Yep. After I received, or rather, my friend was given an hourglass with a timer. The name of this thing to summon it was on it, and that was the challenge. And as you can see, I'm here right now.
The area of the void we are in is more stable than others. It surrounds the focal point, the weakest point between the void and the astral plane, which means the rules of our world somewhat extend out of that point to here, which is why we're walking and not floating. It's why we can breathe, it's why we can talk, it's why we haven't instantly turned into frog creatures or something ridiculous. We're lucky to be here, but we're only here because we were brought here by a specific creature which prefers this environment. That creature
I'm guessing that's the Herald.
No, the Herald is merely a herald. Mouthpiece for a creature with no mouth. The creature we've been dealing with is immeasurably large. And as I said, I believe its intentions is to pluck people it deems worthy out of our reality, suffocating their potential power that they could have had in life, and by consuming them here, gains that power itself. It's been doing this for untold centuries.
And you've seen this? Or is this something you've read?
Something I've read and something I believe to be coming this way, slowly. He points over towards that point in the distance where you can see rocks of earth being torn out of the ground and floating up towards the sky. As he says that, a streak of red lightning goes across those black clouds again, and you see the shadow again, something massive moving overhead.
Can I see what it could be? Or may I ask, do you know what that is?
I think our minds are too small to be able to thoroughly comprehend it, and I wouldn't recommend thinking about it too much. It tends to boggle the mind.
I think I understand you there. Fair enough. Continue to lead the way, yeah? We'll find this vantage point and see where we need to go.
As you guys have been walking, you've been climbing up that staircase, kind of spiraling around this mountain until you reach a small point at the top that's been flattened. Some paving has been put down and a chair.
Okay.
Yeah, takes a seat. Here we are. You get a huge view of the vista, the surrounding area. You can see the hollow wood behind you now. You can see all those hills. Beyond, in the direction, you see a field of shiny substance, multicolored in reds, purples, and oranges. It looks like ice scatters out far, far, far. Large shards of it jut outwards like crystal. It's a field of extremely sharp crystal, essentially. Yeah, chimes in. I call it the field of glass. The crystal has no magical properties except that being able to slice you very easily.
I'm guessing you've ventured a bit too close to that then.
I've crossed it once when I was fresher. Oh, my mind was stronger then. I had the ability to cross it on my own. I doubt I have that now.
Are you saying you used to look bigger than you are now?
Much bigger.
Okay.
Off in the distance there, you see that mountain. It's a large black mountain. The top of it It looks to be like a red substance crawling down it, almost like snow would cap the top of a mountain. This seems to be more like a red growth that swirls down it, until fading into the black that the mountain's made of, like magma, but slower and a bit more icky. Our destination lies just at the foot of that mountain. The Valley of Lost Souls. That is the point I was mentioning, this focal point between our reality and this one.
And we have to travel all the way there, I'm guessing. That's where we need to be. Is there anything in between that location and where we are? Like anything specific, like...
Yes. Oh, that you can see?
Yeah.
Not that you can see. But if you said that out loud, yes.
I will say that out loud.
Yep.
Is there anything between that?
Yes. The field of glass shatters about 2/3 of the way down, leaving quite a large ravine into nothingness. Beyond that, we come across Loreferum's Basin.
Pardon?
Loreferum. It's a creature. We'll have to pass through
Friendly?
his... overly, you might say. We'll have to pass by his basin, but he owns the Valley of the Lost Souls, so...
Are you suggesting we sneak by, or are we going to pay them a visit and ask them kindly?
It would be best if we were unnoticed. We wouldn't stand a chance against its power. But we might be able to talk our way out, if it came to that. It's not a illogical creature, just a twisted perversion of something that's been here alone for too long, I think. God knows what it used to be, but now it calls itself the God of the Lost.
Okay.
Again, it'd be better if we were unnoticed.
Aside from that, is there anything else we really need to look out for apart from the giant thing that's crawling its way through the earth towards us?
No. It's that simple.
Nothing's ever that simple, yeah.
Oh, there might be complications along the way, but that's where I said there was some skill involved, And no small
I'd
amounts
rather
of luck.
not fight anything while I'm here, yeah. All I want to do is leave. I'd rather not make enemies out of things that could probably kill me within an instant.
A wise maneuver. But you've already made enemies here. By simply
How
coming
so?
here.
But if I was beckoned here, how would I have made enemies? Unless you're referring to the ghost wolf that tried to do something.
You should get this notion that you were beckoned here by some fair bargain out of your head. You were tricked here, Zite. Just as I was. There is no bargain here. There's no power to be bargained with. You've been brought here because you have potential to become great in life. And that creature up there wants to extinguish that flame to make its own power grow. You're not getting anything out of this. You understand that. You're not bargaining with a creature that understands you. You're bargaining with a shark, and you're a fish. You're chum. You're bait. Or food. Don't
Well,
think
if you remember,
that you're special in this.
some fish learn to make friends with sharks and swim with them for safety.
To swim close to
I mean,
this particular shark would invite madness.
I think
Madness.
we're all already a little bit mad, aren't we?
Well, I can't argue with you on that one.
And to be fair, I have my own reasons to see if there is anything to be made out of this deal. I have my own reasons to find power to possibly redeem myself in some way. And if I can use a little help from an abyssal friend, then maybe it's worth a little talk.
You've learned nothing from being a warlock, have you? If you want power, I can give you that. Me. I'm a powerful friend. Zite, if you get me out of here, yes, you'll have power to help with whatever, and I will owe you my life. That's no small bargain, and all I want from you in return is for you to live. That's a good deal. Or you could turn around and walk towards the gaping maw in the sky and see if it eats you or not.
Good thing I haven't accepted this deal yet, isn't it? Well, you persuaded me a little bit. I won't go just yet, but do remember that it is something on my mind.
The pull of that deal is what brought us both here. It'd be foolish not to heed my warning. We head that way. We find the focal point. We use your connection with your patron to create a bridge to the Veil, where we can, hopefully, if we're lucky, pierce through into the material realm.
What about you? You're making this trip for me, but you probably can't come with me that way.
I will remain here, and I will head to my tower. I will survive there as long as I can, while you bring me a vessel to inhabit. I will close down my research. I will burn the books and find somewhere else to get my fame and fortune. Do we have a deal, Zite?
Not just yet. But I will make the way there with you.
Give me the box.
I'm sorry?
Give me the box. The box. Give it to me.
I'm not going to give it to you, but I feel like you may need to look inside.
Peeks his head into it for a second and breathes deep.
Pop it back in my bag. Remember, I'm the one who looks after the box for now. At the end of this, once we've made it to the valley, I will give you back the box so you can make your way back to the tower. This is only a little bit of, safety for me. It may look like I trust you, but clearly my body's telling me otherwise. Until then, it stays with me. Like I said, if you need it, you just let me know.
Very well. If these are your stipulations. Journey won't be easy. It'll be on foot.
Fair enough.
I recommend we get a long night's sleep. We head off in what qualifies as the morning. It's when the orange moon comes
Fine
up.
by me. Orange moon?
Closest thing to a sun we have here.
Fine.
Let's head back.
Okay.
And head back to the to Year's laboratory.
Yes, we do.
Difficult situation. I understand that times are hard. It's difficult to trust anyone here or anything. Don't take anything for granted. Don't rely on the logics of our world. Might always turn out that way.
Okay.
You have friends?
Fair enough.
Loved ones?
Two very close friends.
Tonight
I'd
I
rather
recommend
make it out of here alive.
I recommend you take a look inside the box before you go to sleep. Staves off the nightmares.
Okay.
He walks off into a back room and closes the door.
and I'm guessing I'm just kind of where that front room where the light was beaming down. Can I kind of tell what that light is? Because clearly, is it like a sunroof?
It's essentially a sunroof, but it's an artificial sunroof. It looks like he's put some kind of luminescent crystal or something up there that's shooting light down. It's the closest thing to sunlight you've seen since being here.
Okay. I'm guessing there's somewhere for me to rest.
No. Well, there's a chair.
No.
You could there's a chair you can sit in.
Okay, I guess I'll prop that up against a wall so I can kind of just lean back. With regards to the box situation, before I go to bed, I'm still going to do some things, but before I go to bed, I'm going to do that whole trick where take the bag off, put the box in it, and then feed my leg through the arm straps, so that if I feel any movement, it will wake me up.
Yeah, sure.
Thinking. Before I do that, I think I will have a look in the box.
Okay.
What's in the box?
Sure thing. You open the box and you see a green glow. As you stare within it, the green glow envelops your vision. And you find yourself in Costawan's lair. It's fuzzy, it's hazy. You look and you see your hands are transparent. You can't even see them. In the distance, the room looks abnormally long, further than it is in reality, but at the very distance by the hearth, you see 4 figures huddled together talking like shades. One of them you make out to be Costawan.
Okay.
As you walk closer towards them, the room seems to elongate and move further away from you. You can't get closer. Shall I make a perception check for me?
Yes, please. 13.
13. You make out Hans and you make out Ashe. There is a 4th person there, small, but you can't make out who that is.
So this is happening now.
As you say,
this isn't a.
As you say that, Costawan turns and looks at you.
Oh shit! Okay. Costawan?
He mutters to the side, and all 4 faces look towards you. You can't see their faces properly; they're blurred. They seem to just be staring at you.
Listen. Can you hear me? I'm stuck in the void. I'm gonna make it out, but you need to help me.
You see him go up, click, and the torches go purple, and the vision cancels out.
Oh, it's the goddamn flames, man. Oh.
And you snap back to Year's lab.
So what is you're looking at? If this is something to do, if this is like a kind of way to see things that are happening now, because who's that 4th one? Oh, damn it. Okay. I put the box back in my bag, do the whole,
the leg shebang.
The old leg
the old leg
the old leg trick. Before I try and go to bed, can I try and glimpse a connection with my patron? Just try to see if they can hear me, or at least I can contact them or something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You meditate on it for a while. Yeah. You know it's been a heavy role-playing session when the DM hasn't even got his dice out yet.
Yeah, but that's so good. I love these moments, and hopefully everyone watching this is enjoying it too.
Ignore them. We're
Also-
in RP. You don't exist.
I can't help. It's the streamer in me. I can't help it.
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, okay.
The room fades to black. You find yourself standing alone. I've rolled a nat 20, by the way. Ahead of you, you see a stone slab. It takes a moment for you to realize where you've seen it before, but then more stones begin to grow out of the black around you. You recognize it as the Druid Circle in Wulden's Crossing.
Oh.
Ahead of you, you see a woman in robes. She smiles. Hello.
Oh, is it that? I can't remember her name. It's like Mahogany.
No, it's Wulden's Crossing, so not Folksweed.
Wulden's Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it that woman that?
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay. I know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a while. We haven't been there in a while to get those memories back.
It's been a few months, yeah.
Been a few months. Sorry. Okay. Right.
I wondered where you were going to pop up.
It's been a bit of a hectic.
Where are
moment.
you speaking from? I can't see you.
I'm in a place called the Abyss, I think.
It's a void.
Really figured out. Void, thank you. The Void.
Oh.
Do you know of this place? Oh.
I'm so sorry. Well, we had a good run.
You say... Wait.
God damn it. I'm gonna have to find someone else.
Wait.
Very
I have a
inconvenient
plan.
of you, Zite.
I have a plan to leave with the help of someone I've found here. We're going to make our way somewhere that they said I can get back with the help of you. If we can make a connection in this location, I can travel back.
Interesting. Interesting. What a powerful creature you've made friends with. Okay. I'll see what I can do from my end to get you out of there. Saves me the hassle of finding somebody else to do my dirty work.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
If you don't get out alive and your mind is shattered into billions
I
of
will
pieces,
make it out of here.
I just think it would be quite fun if you wanted to connect with me while you're insane. I'd quite enjoy that. Do love the mad.
Don't count on it. I can tell you do.
I can never count on you, Zite. Right then. I'll see what I can do. She just waves. Vision goes.
At least I know they're gonna help a little bit. God, I hope yours were right. Like, oh my god. I guess I'll go to bed, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You head
Yeah.
to sleep. Could
Yeah.
I have a wisdom saving throw from you?
Oh, god damn. Ooh, well, that wasn't a saving throw. I accidentally clicked the normal one, but it's a
okay.
9.
What's your modifier for saving throws? What will you use that instead?
Modify passive wisdom.
Your saving throws on the
on.
top left.
Saving throw. Let's have a look. Wisdom is +4.
+4, so it would be
12.
12, and that's... Yeah, that meets the beats. You good. Your night is filled with the sounds of screaming, agony, torment. You feel as if it's the void speaking out, calling out to you, trying to rip parts of you away until you realise that it's actually just your patron fucking with you. She gives you a smile and a laugh, and you wake up the next morning. To the smell
Sometimes.
of some kind of meat cooking.
Some kind of meat.
You can smell meat cooking.
What can I smell?
It's meatish smell.
Meatish.
It's a meaty smell.
Okay, so I'm right. I gotta put me in this moment. Okay. I'm smelling meat.
Yeah.
Can I just smell there's like something off with it?
You can't pin down the meat it is. That's what's off with it.
Which is why it's concerning.
Yeah.
Right. Because normally I feel like I'd guess what it is. Right. Yeah, that's not being Ian. That's definitely gonna stay where it is. Okay. I'll obviously open my eyes and kind of just like look around.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
yeah, sure.
I was gonna just grab down and check the bag and see if I can feel the box inside.
You can't feel the box inside.
The little bastard.
But you do see the box carefully placed on the floor next to you.
He went to get it, but that leg trick should have worked. Okay, I pick the box up, and I pop it back in the bag. The fact that he's left it, I remember that.
Yeah, it seems like he's used it and then just placed it down next to you, rather than putting it back in the bag. Okay. The doors are open. There is a soft orange light coming through them, and that's where the smell also seems to be coming from.
Oh, okay. I take the bag off my leg, pop it back on. Gonna spawn my glaive again, and then again use it as like a stick for now. I don't normally do that, but I think in this environment I'd rather know that I have it.
Always have it out, yeah.
Always have it out, yeah.
Fair enough.
I am also, since I've slept, Mask of Many Faces has worn off, so I'm gonna use that again to basically get rid of, or make it look invisible.
Sure thing.
For now. Okay. Plus, I'm also thinking after what happened last night, and I had to do a wisdom saving throw. The ring's a little bit iffy for me at this point. So,
okay. So, exiting out, you see a small campfire. There is something on it, a large hunk of meat. It's roundish.
Okay.
It's red, but browning nicely. It smells porkish. You see,
okay.
You see, just kind of looking out over the hollow wood. Sleep well.
Thanks to my patron, not as well as I'd like, but yes, thank you.
Strong connection to be able to talk to your patron all this way.
What can I say? Or however you put it, luck is on my side, I think.
Sorry. Being assaulted by Discord.
It's alright. I have a question, yeah.
Yes, what?
What are you cooking?
Meat. I don't need it myself, so I foraged some for you. Best not to worry about it. It's edible.
I appreciate the offer.
Food is hard to come by here. You'd be wise to dig in, as it were.
Well, you should remember that I am an adventurer, and I don't really go anywhere without rations. I do have a lot of food in my bag that would last me a few days. So I'd rather not eat something that lives in the void.
What a waste.
He thank you.
Goes up to it and just punts it off into the distance.
I do appreciate the offer, though,
yeah. Whatever.
You said you didn't need to eat it yourself. Is that because you're just a figment or an image created from your powerful mind.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
A self-reflected image. Looks up. There's our moon. It's a massive moon. It's probably about 5 times as big as ours.
Holy.
Like a bright, or it's like a pale orange. It's very bright though.
Okay.
Right then.
I guess we should be off.
We should.
Have you know I've made contact with my patron? As you're aware, we had a conversation through the night. Thanks to them, I did not have a good sleep, but they're willing to do what they need to do from their side.
Interesting.
So,
that's good.
Once we make it to where we are, or where we need to go, we should have their support. Seemed quite entertained by the fact that I was here. So, I guess
onwards
maybe
we march, and hopefully they will help bridge the gap, as it were.
I think they will. I'd like to think I'm useful for them, and it'd be a pain for them to find someone else like me, so I think it's their best interest, I think.
Very well. A glimmer of hope. Dangerous thing in these parts, but I'll take it.
Normally follow hope a lot, so seems about right.
Let's get a move on.
Let's go.
The sky, those black clouds are still ever present. They seem to be a bit thicker than they were this time, so you can't even see much of the crimson light of the sky. Just a few patches now and then. You've got a glimpse of the moon as the clouds, they seem to be quite quick in movement. So there's the odd patch of clear sky. You can't make anything out through them that you can see. You begin your descent down the hill towards the field of glass.
The joys.
As you reach the bottom of the hill, you step out onto this surface. It's a bit slippy, but not too slippy. It's enough to be able to walk comfortably on, but it's noticeably...
Well, it's a good thing I've got my glaive to keep me balanced.
It doesn't crack underneath your feet, like it doesn't seem to be that fragile, but you do see now you're close, small shards of it stick up, very small, like a hair's length in like a hair's width, but long. They jut out not too often, but there are larger ones. As you get close to them, you see that they're close to flat, but very, very long. So those might be quite fragile. Be careful not to stare into your own reflection for too long. You might end up becoming one of them. Shall we? And then he begins to walk out onto the glass.
Do you want to elaborate on that? You
no time for dilly-dallying.
Now we're here. No.
I said there may be complications. Let's go.
I'm gonna put my hood up. My golden rose hood, by the way, everyone.
Yeah. Your trademark hood.
Trademark hood, patent pending. Just to kind of keep my vision focused going forward.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna keep your. I want to say a few steps ahead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep. Obviously, you said that whilst walking, I guess they don't make a sound. You said they didn't break as I was walking.
No, they're not cracking or anything. It's
Okay.
Your glaive will probably make a small tap as it. Yeah, it's like hitting a bit of glass with it. It's like a thud.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
It's like you want glass and you're hitting it with metal. It's like that. It's like that sound. Yeah. That's you go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I will keep an ear out for any other movement or any other noise. Also, have I heard the whale noise at all since waking up?
No.
Can I ask you if that's due to the ring and just basically be like, you obviously know what this noise is. Is that because of, the ring?
That's correct. It's not an actual noise. It's more of a telepathic wail with the ring on. It's not reaching inside your mind unless you allow it to. but I would recommend doing it.
Okay, at least I know that's doing something. At least, thank you again. Yeah, for the ring.
A couple of hours pass by as you guys wander the glass plane.
Okay.
You hear a buzzing sound. You see a small creature like that of a wasp in size, but it seems to be made entirely of glass. Just buzzes by and past you.
Okay. I point this out to Yer and be like, "You gonna explain what that was, or are we just going to ignore everything like we have been?"
I call them glass flies.
Smart.
Just nuisances, really. Pests, nothing more. Don't worry. Let's keep going.
Okay. I feel like that's scaring me a little bit because right, Zite's on edge through this whole thing, so it's just kind of gonna be a thing. Mm-hmm. So, because I now know what the sound is, I'm gonna keep an ear out and see as well if it starts to pick up, if I hear it more and more, then I am going to point this out to Yer and just be like, hang on a sec, why are we hearing so many? Yeah. One may be fine, but hundreds might not be.
Okay.
So
you do notice a bit of an uptake in the frequency of sighting, you're seeing them. Okay. Do you want to roll a perception check for me?
Oh, of course I do. 21.
Very nice. You notice a smearing of blood on the glass surface. A large amount, but it's like a smear.
Like
just off to the side.
Like natural blood?
Like it's about 1 meter in size and smeared across, like in wet width, it's about 1 meter. And then smeared across about 10 meters.
Okay. Can I tell if it is like human blood or if it's blood from something other than human?
You can do a survival check if you want to try.
I will do.
Yeah.
You know I will. Survival, where you at?
Dude.
I don't really use you. 18? Maybe I should start.
Okay. The colouring suggests that it's quite fresh. It hasn't coagulated too much. It's somewhat.
Okay.
You leave a trail in it if you put your finger through it. To smell it, you would think it's human blood.
Okay.
There's nothing off colour or off scent of that. It smells like that of human blood.
And this was just on the floor, did you say?
Yeah, it's kind of smeared across the floor, yeah.
And yours just completely ignored this?
Yeah, he's just walking on ahead. You've noticed that there is a trail, a second smear further down as well.
Yeah, you going to explain this? Do you know what this is?
If I attempted to explain every unexplainable thing in this godforsaken place, we'd be here all day now, wouldn't we? Let's just move on.
Very true, but I'd rather know that we're going into danger before heading into it.
Zite,
you want me to perform?
You're in the void. You're already in danger. Assume danger. You should always... You're in danger. This is danger now, okay? We can't stop and look at every odd thing. We'll never get there.
I am a detective. I do stop and look at a lot of stuff here, yeah? This is what I do. Now, you want to explain this before I stop moving?
Sure. It seems a large creature is bleeding and has left a trail.
Do you know what made it bleed? Or is that just going to be a
idea.
Guess?
Everything I've bumped into in the field of glass has been made of this substance. I've never met anything out here that bleeds.
Right. Can you fight? Obviously, from the meat that you were going to cook me, you can. Are you ready to fight if we come across something then? Or are you going to just leave that to me?
Of course I'll fight beside you, Zite. What do you take me for? Some kind of coward?
You did jump to your death because you couldn't handle.
My mind didn't jump to its death. My body did. There's a difference there.
It seems like there was a mind within that body when they were talking to whatever entity.
A sliver, a fragment, a small amount.
Fine. But if I see you run or do anything that would make me feel like I was in danger, more than I am now, then the deal is off. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
We're both gonna make it to that valley.
Mm-hmm.
If I find if it's just me, then there you go.
Okay.
That's not a threat. I'm not going to kill you.
Okay.
It's not my intent.
Oh, no.
But if you run and I find myself there before you, then I'll go myself.
Okay.
Including the box.
Very well.
Okay?
Okay. You've
Continue.
made your point very clear. Okay.
I feel like I have. Thanks.
What would you like to do? Would you like to follow the trail and investigate, detective, or shall we actually get on with our job?
We'll continue going ahead, but I'd at least like to know the dangers we could possibly face before entering certain locations. Please?
I'll tell you what I know. There are
Thank you.
shards of glass that move around this area like the fin of a shark and will slice you clean in two.
That would be nice to know before we stepped in here, yeah? This is what I'm talking about.
There was no other way.
That... I understand that, but at least knew what I was going to possibly come across.
I don't see how it makes a difference.
More alert.
We'd still be crossing, and we're still alert.
Yeah, but at least I'd be more alert and on the lookout for something that could potentially slice me in half here, yeah?
Okay. Duly noted.
Thank you. Because remember, if I'm dead, you can't make it out of here.
Shall we?
We shall. Let's go. God.
Begin walking forward across the plain.
Right, I need to just friggin' yeah, man. Like, that
You okay?
would have been helpful. Sure. No, I'm not okay. I feel like, right, if there was a moment where I really hated someone in this game, that would be it. Right, he needs me alive. We all know that. He needs me alive. Why just be like, oh yeah, it's fine. There's something that could slice me in half along the way? I feel that's something you should tell someone if they want to stay alive. Do you know what I mean? Okay, rant over. Sorry, continue.
If you wanted to rant that at him, that's fine.
Yeah! No, that rant is also directed at you. Whilst we're walking, alright? I'm really on edge here. He's just... God.
I mean, I could go on for hours of the strange things that could certainly kill you. I feel that your mind would be better protected not knowing these things.
Okay, I understand all of the strange things, but the ones that are potentially things we're walking into, like these shark things that could potentially slice me in half. I don't think I'd find this anywhere else.
As
in
you're
the
talking,
void.
you hear a...
Do you hear that?
Yes, I hear that. Fades
Is that
off.
them?
Something moving away. It's something. Huh? Could I have that box for a moment, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Can I hold it at least?
No.
It's quite undignified to be...
Let's just say this is, I'd rather hold it, seeing as you, didn't tell me about this thing that can slice me in half. Let's be,
I can slice you in half!
So can I!
Maybe you need to look in the box at this point. He stares into it for a while.
Have. Seeing as you've looked into it again, I feel you're a bit clear of mind. Do you want to tell me what this thing actually is? It's clearly not for memories, but it does show things that are happening now.
Shows you where you belong. Where you want to be. Gives us a goal. Something to focus on while we're going through this. Inside it's a thing called an Earthstone. Yeah. In our realm, seemingly inert object, but when traveling to other planes, very useful. Very useful.
Okay. I think we'll definitely talk more about that, but I'd rather get out of here before we talk anymore.
Okay. Well, we have a day's journey. Better crack on.
In the glass?
Well, until we get to the ravine.
How long have we got until we leave this glass prison?
I'd say it's another half a day. And then, yeah, so...
Jesus.
Well, once we get past the ravine, depends how long that takes us.
Do you want a sip of water? Yeah.
I'm all out! I'm out! Ah! Smack myself in the face.
Fair enough. Well, we'll get out of here as quick as we can, because I don't really want to see what that noise was. Right on cue. Can I figure out which way it's coming from? I'm guessing because of it's like a straight line we're really walking down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can I figure out...
You basically got the mountain up ahead of you, and you're just using that as a line of sight.
Can I figure out which direction this noise is coming from?
Yeah, it seems to be somewhere on your right side, but maybe right and up ahead.
So,
yeah.
If I was the compass, it'd be northeast.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Northeast.
I relay that northeast. Okay, I relay that to you. Northeast. Okay, so it's a bit. But basically, if we continued walking, we'd probably become parallel to it. I basically say that to you and be like, we need to make sure we're not coming into contact with whatever's making that noise.
You wish us to meander this way?
Just not too far. I think a little bit further away from the noise would probably be best if we want to make it out of here unharmed.
Very well. As you guys turn to the left, going off to the west, you notice something strange. The mountain up ahead, off in the distance, as you turn your head, it follows your head, seemingly sliding around off the distance.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do landmarks move whilst in the void?
Suppose they could. Like I said, razor fins.
What?
Like the glass, that's the terrain moving. So I suppose you could. Why'd you ask?
Well, the mountains we were walking towards have followed my eyesight, and that is a bit concerning.
You see him look ahead. Time for you to look in the box, my friend.
Alright.
You're losing your grasp a little bit there. Nothing to worry about.
Right. Shouldn't be too long.
I'll be here.
I'll look in the box.
You feel cold. You hear
Oh.
wind. You see flecks of snow pass by you as you see 3 silhouettes as they journey through a mountain top.
3?
Yeah.
Can I make out who they are?
Perception check.
Oh. I feel like now I know what the box is for. I know that they must be at least Ashe and Hans 12.
You do see Ashe and Hans indeed. Hans seems to be taking the forefront as he wades through snow.
As he always does.
Goes up to his knees. Behind Ashe, you see a small humanoid, maybe a halfling or a gnome. You're not too sure from this distance. They're quite a distance away from you. Actually, you feel yourself. You're not actually on the mountain. You're looking down at it. It's almost like looking at a diorama of a mountain. You feel yourself to be quite large.
Ashe, Hans, because I in my head, obviously Costawan noticed me before. I'm gonna try and see if they notice me again.
Yeah, as you say Ashe, Hans, you see the mountain shake, and you notice a large rock from up ahead begin to roll down towards him.
Guys, move out the way! Just shift!
It's rolling towards him.
Guys!
Faster.
Can I Eldritch
Faster.
Blast the ball?
You can try.
Can I try? Yeah.
Go
Just
for it. Roll for
Okay.
attack.
I will. Eldritch Blast. Cast 20.
Okay. You extend your hand out in an instinct to stop this boulder. The Eldritch Blast fires out and smashes the boulder to pieces, leaving a large crater in the mountain. All three figures turn around and look up at you. And the image fades.
Oh, shit.
Back, are we?
It's right, out of character. I just need to vent a little bit. It sucks not being able to like help them if something's happening. I mean, I helped them there, I hope, but it's God, this sucks. Okay.
The
Yes,
draw
I'm back.
to be back to where you belong is an addictive one here. It drives many people to madness. Bear that in mind. Experience your world, but never wish to be there. Not yet. It's dangerous to do so.
I mean, it's not that I wish to be in the world. I just wish to be with my friends again. I feel that's a little bit different. You say?
Maybe. As you walk in, you see now the mountain is where it belongs.
Thank you, yeah? You are correct again.
It's becoming a bit of a theme, isn't it?
Don't flatter yourself.
As you walk in, you kind of still walk in that way, but begin to curve around after a while. How long do you want to wait?
Yeah, I want to say like maybe 10 minutes. We're gonna then start to curve back round towards the mountain again, just to hopefully avoid whatever this noise was, and try and keep it maybe a bit to the right. And then as soon as it kind of starts moving backwards, we can then go toward. Yeah, you get it. I saw you like, nod your head.
Yeah, I get it. As you walk in back towards the mountain, off in the distance though.
Okay. Which way? To the right?
Yeah, back to the right. It seems to be further away.
Okay, lovely. Seems like it's staying further away this time.
Off in the distance, you
Let's
hear
keep it that way.
Yeah, kind of looks.
Something tells me you know what that was, yeah.
If we stay clear of it, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Let's keep on moving.
You want to tell me what it is? We had a deal, remember?
Sometimes from the sky, these long black arms descend from the clouds. Hands on the end of them plunge into the earth and grab creatures and take them up, never to be seen again. Sometimes those hands, they stay until they find something. I think it might be one of them. As he's saying that,
Oh shit! Okay.
it gets closer and closer.
We need to...
We need to run. And he begins
Yeah,
to run.
let's go. Yeah.
As you run in, you hear it get closer. Until we'll go for a short break and then we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Get a drink, mate. We'll be back in 5.
Oh my god.
And we're back. So, behind you,
Hello.
you turn around to see a lumbering, large black hand. It's pretty damn big. Now, this is a one-on-one session, so we're going to be using Theatre of the Mind, so there's no battle map. Usually there is, but this is it. Looking at the chat, not much people talking, so we can just jump straight into it.
Okay.
Right, so behind you, the large hand slams each digit into the floor as it gallops towards you. As it does, you see it kind of lift back and a large mouth on the palm. Very large
Shit.
teeth.
Okay.
It heads towards you. I'm going to have to ask you to roll initiative.
Roll initiative. I will.
And
Boom.
I'll be rolling
16.
for 2 for
Oh my god.
actually,
Uh-oh.
oh no, it's 3. It's 3.
Oh.
It's 3. Okay. So the creature lumbers towards you. At this point, it's about 30 meters away. We'll say 40 meters away. We'll say 40.
Yep.
It's your go, Zite. What are you gonna do?
I just think, obviously, we're doing this. We're running, so I think I'm gonna run the whole 30.
Yep.
That I can towards the mountain.
Yep.
And then I'm not going to dash because it's about 60 feet, right? No, so it was. You said 40, and I've just run 30, so it's at 70.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be able to run that far and still attack, but I'm going to ready. I think I'm going to ready a Misty Step. How far can a Misty Step go? Is it 30?
I want to say it's 30, yeah, but it might be 60. You have to check.
Let's have a quick gander. Misty Step 30.
Yeah.
So that's a 30 foot kind of like pulse forward. So I'm going to ready that if I am going to get hit or attacked by the hand. And I'm going to say to Yer, can I
Yeah,
shout
just
some to Yer?
just
Is that
a little
okay?
bit, yeah.
It's a question, really. It's like, are we just going to run or do we need to fight this thing? Because I could do both.
He kind of looks at you and says, I think running's a bit late now.
Okay.
As he says that, the creature barrels towards him.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And it's going to do some rolling.
Oh, crap.
The fingers lift up. You can see the blood stains on where its fingerprints would be. Obviously, it's been running through the glass, and as it's been doing that, it's sliced its fingers up a little bit. Okay, so this is... First finger comes towards him, slamming down. That's a nat 1. The second one comes in, that's a 16, so that's a hit. Third one comes in, that's a hit. Fourth one misses. And then after hitting him twice, he goes for a bite.
Oh my god.
And that's a miss as well. So only 2 of the 5 attacks hit. Dealing 17 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
To our boy.
Oh my god. Okay.
He takes a beating. Takes a step back. Pulls his staff out. And erupts a wall of fire. Bursts between the hand and himself. It deals dexterity saving throw for the creature. It's weird having to do a player. I don't really like doing it, but I guess a 13 versus. Okay, so we're good.
This creature.
We're good.
This bugbear.
Yeah, he's good. So that, but not a bugbear this time, mate. Don't you worry. It deals... Man, using a player's sheet. Sorry, it's going to take me some...
It's alright, it's alright. I've got an idea of what I'm going to do to assist. So...
10, 16, 18...
Oh my god, yeah.
21 fire damage.
Yeah, get in.
This inferno erupts around him. You can see his silhouette just shadows. Then pit stains though. He just becomes a silhouette for a moment as this bright light erupts between him and the fire thing, the creature. God damn, trying to do so many things at once. So yeah, that does go. Yeah, you're up. He uses movement to run up to meet you.
Okay, so we're both together.
Yeah.
At this point,
it's 30 feet away from you, behind a wall. It's about 35 feet up from you.
Okay, can I see it behind the fire?
You can make it out, yeah, between the flickering of the flames.
Oh, I don't know if I want to try it and see. No, we're just gonna. Oh no, because he said. Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
The creature just to yeah. I'm gonna see if I can hit the thing. 8.
8 misses.
I'm gonna do it again because I could do it twice.
Yep, go for it, man.
23.
23 hits, definitely. For 12 damage, is that?
12 damage.
Very nice.
I'm also gonna use that force pushback that I've got as well to push it 10 feet backwards.
Yeah. Okay. Wow,
just to give us more distance, like.
Yeah, sick. Okay, your Eldritch Blast forward through the flames. You see the flames kind of part for a second and swirl as it passes through, hitting the creature. Just
nice.
Under. You can see its its fingers are up, trying to figure out a way about this. Let me check something real quick on Wall of Fire.
Hopefully that hasn't stopped it.
It's 20 feet high.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Creature can't make its way through. It can't jump over it. Cool.
Lovely. For my movement, I'm gonna run 30 feet.
You carry on running.
Obviously backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Man, I fucked myself over, man. This is awful.
Thank you. Yeah.
The creature's dumb. It's gonna just walk on through it and take a shit ton of damage again. It's gonna coming towards you. It's gonna go for you again because you're further away. So it's taking a load of damage. 13, 18, 21. Fucking 4th level spells, man. It takes 27 damage.
Oh my god.
It's you can see smoke kind of billowing off it as it pounces towards It's gonna do its thing again though.
Oh,
here we go. God. As a reaction, Ye's gonna cast shield. I'm just fucking myself over, but fuck it. I've got to be fair. I've got to be fair, haven't I? +5 to AC. Okay, so that doesn't hit. That does hit. Doesn't hit.
Yep.
Does hit.
Oh damn it.
Doesn't hit and doesn't hit. So it's another 2 hits.
Yes. Hopefully
so that is
has
a
some
total
serious
of
help.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And he takes him. He takes 2 hits. And stumbles back slightly. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw. Which he fails, so the wall collapses. It's already through it though anyway, Okay, what's he gonna do? It's fucking weird play. I don't like doing this at all, man.
Is it because you've got to like think about like? If
I'm like it's like playing chess against yourself. It's weird. Okay, so he's gonna. He can't really move because he'll take the damage. So instead, he is going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level. So that's 5d4.
Oh my god.
That's a d8.
Take it.
4, 2, so 6, 7, 10, 13 plus 5, 18 force damage.
Nice.
Get
in, yeah.
You see these flashes of white light. The creature kind of recoils back a little bit. It's looking pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking fucked.
Okay.
What can I say? Yeah.
Get in, yeah.
Yeah, man. That makes it your go. He can't move on account of attack of opportunity. So you're up, mate.
Okay. I am going to do what I always do, an Eldritch Blast. 16.
16 hits.
Okay, and 10.
10 doesn't hit. So the 16 hits for 6 damage.
6 damage, yep.
Finish it off, mate.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It got wrecked. It got wrecked.
I would like to think I just summon so much power into this Eldritch Blast because I'm like, I need to make it back alive, and I'm not having you be the one that kills us. Just let it rip as it shoots. I kind of want it to like just impale the creature. That's all I want it to do. I just want to. Yeah.
So Yer does his 5 magic missiles and takes a step back as he stumbles back overhead. Your purple crackling energy goes straight into the mouth as the creature's reeling back from the magic missiles, and you see it pass on through the smoke that left over from the wall of flame, goes off towards the distance, leaving a massive gaping hole in the hand as it collapses to the floor. Its fingers just slowly spread out, and it collapses. Well done, Matt. I mean, fucking hell.
Well done, yeah.
Well done, yeah.
Round of applause for yeah. That was insane. Oh.
Yeah, just took that thing out, man. That's all.
Oh my god.
That was, man. I'm gonna need to play a wizard next time. I've decided.
Called Burr.
Burr. Let me
oh my
stop
god.
the music and start.
Oh. That was intense.
Yeah, man.
That was such a good combat encounter.
Just a cheeky little
well
one,
done,
really.
yeah. I mean, I'd rather not fight anything else, but I'm glad Yer's around now. He's earned a place of respect. Still don't trust him, but yeah.
As the creature collapses, you see Yer actually collapses onto his back as well. Just kind of lay there.
Gonna rush over and be like, "Are you okay?"
As you rush over to him, you see his eyes are open, just kind of looking up, just like, just give me a moment, please.
Do you want to have a short rest?
Yes, probably. Let's find a place to settle down for a while. I need to find, where's the music? Where's the creepy music I had? Oh, there it is.
Silence is the creepiest of musics.
Oh.
Oh.
The most important part of the music is the space between the notes, which makes silence the best music that ever existed. You okay?
Yeah. Just got a notification off Steam saying there's a game on sale, and I'm definitely going to buy that after the stream.
Play? There we go.
Oh, yeah, that was so good. Yer is incredibly powerful, and now I understand that, but not invincible is what I'm taking away from this.
No, he's looking pretty beat up by the damage he took. Yeah, take a short rest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine.
You're fine, yeah. You fucking legged it.
Of course I did. That's literally what he said. not having you blame this on me. I clearly did what he requested and leg it.
He's back up to 4.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. After a short rest, and Yer takes a peek in the box again to settle his mind. He looks noticeably smaller right now.
Oh.
A bit frailer, a bit older.
Are you okay to continue, yeah?
Don't have a choice, really, but I'll be fine. Very well. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Let's go.
Picks himself up, propping himself up on his staff, and begins his march towards the mountain.
Oof. Okay.
Bit slower than he was before. It takes a while. Off in the distance, again about an hour later, you hear...
Oh, Jesus.
Nothing comes of it. Another hour passes. A couple of those glass flies get in your way. The march feels hot. It feels unnaturally warm for such a dark place.
I might look in the box just to see if that will settle my mind.
Yeah, sure.
I think if stuff's starting to feel a bit weird, then I think I'm going to take Yer's advice and look in the box.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
You open the box.
Yeah.
Looking inside, it's dark. You hear the hooting of owls. You see a fireplace, nothing but embers now, and 3 sleeping rolls underneath a tree. Seems like they're out of the mountain.
At least they're safe. Can I... Does it feel like I can walk up to them?
Yeah.
Can I walk up to them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you stand over them.
Can I see what they look like? Now that I'm closer, I feel like I can actually see who this third one is. Obviously, I know that the other 2 are Ashe and Hands.
Yeah, Ashe and Hands are sleeping, as you've seen them do before many a time. The halfling, as you get a look on her now, isn't asleep, but she isn't looking at you either. She is sat up, seemingly just looking around, staring into the forest that they're in. You see now you're at the bottom of the slope of the mountain. The forest here is strange to look at. The trees are a strange purplish hue, and the leaves are translucent, many different colours, purples, blues and reds.
Okay, it's nowhere I've been before.
You don't recognise this place at all.
Do I recognise the woman as the elf we saw enter Yer's tower?
No, it's not an elf, it's a halfling.
Oh, sorry, the halfling, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's not
You
them,
don't
then.
recognise this person at all. If you want to do an Arcana check for me.
I will do. As a player, I must, I wonder if there are players out there that's like, where the DM's like, do you want to make the check? And they're like, no.
No, I'm good.
Why would you say no? Arcana check, here we go.
Yeah.
5.
She's dressed in clothing of a magic user, but you can't pin anything down more than that. You see she's kind of out of breath. She looks quite sad.
Oh. I'll leave her then. Can I make my way over to Ashe and Hands and just kind of kneel next to them and just remember that I'm gonna make it back, and I'm just like, I'll see them again. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of like put my hand on kind of both of them, I guess. Like, who? What the hell?
Shouldn't be here.
I look around. Is it?
You see a large wolf in the forest, black, with amber eyes, staring at you.
Why shouldn't I be here?
The image fades. You're back.
I guess. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
When you look into this box and you see what you see, do you ever have anything talk back to you?
Like people? No.
An animal?
Imperceptible.
Imperceptible? As in, they can't see you or hear you?
Of course not. If I could speak to people through it, I'd be out of here in a jiffy. Why? What would you see?
Every time I've looked into this box, I've seen my companions. And every time I've spoken out, they've always looked at me, or have at least interacted with me. The first time, obviously they all turned to face me since I said their names, and then the second time I saw a boulder coming down the mountains towards them, and I blasted it away with my Eldritch Blast to protect them, and then they looked back.
Really now?
And this third time, as I saw them sleep, as I've done many a time, a wolf whispered to me and said I shouldn't be there, and they looked right at me. Does this not happen to you? Possibly. I'm gonna say it looked similar to the wolf that I saw in the forest.
Yeah, it was the hollow wolf.
It was. Okay. Yeah.
Unsettling. Your connection with them must be profound if you can interact with them in any form of way. This is a good thing. It means for you the transition back to reality will be smoother. As for
it was going to be a rough transition. Again, you're saying this now?
There's always the potential that you'd be ripped to shreds, but there's not really a choice in the matter, is there? The same thing would happen. If the result is the same, there's no point in changing the question.
We talked about this. Yeah, you're supposed to let me know.
It doesn't matter now, it's a moot point.
Well, I have another question then. Are you sure this is the only way out?
There's another, but it's much more dangerous. Much more dangerous.
Well, let's just say this doesn't turn out exactly the way we planned. And seeing from your stature, if we go into another encounter again, it's unlikely that you'll be able to continue following me to the valley. What is this other method?
To find my tower. The north room of it. The tip. It exists in both realms. It would be possible to break through the door that I created. It got me into this mess, but it is being watched by, well, very carefully by whatever brought us here. So to go that way would be suicide. This is why I need you to prepare a vessel for me. It's the route I should have to take. And if I don't have a way out, if there's no quick way out, then we die. Horribly.
So you saying you could most likely not even succeed getting to the other side, even if I did bring a vessel?
Yes.
Crap. Okay, at least we know there's another method.
There is.
If things do turn south, do you know where it is? Your tower.
Yes, I do. We get some ravine in the glass plain, and we follow it eastward till the end of the plain. It's there by the black shore. But we won't be going that way. We're going to visit the referendum, right?
Give me a second, I will reply shortly. Yes, this was only a precaution, seeing as, like I said, your stature is not what it used to be after that encounter, and if we do encounter another thing along the way, it may be our only hope.
Potentially. Let's get on with it then.
Okay. Are you sure you're okay?
I manage. You walk for
Okay.
a good few more hours, being careful not to slice yourself. You hear off in the distance the sound of smashing glass. It seems to be coming your way.
Oh, not again.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, Jesus. 3. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
mate. A shard of glass zips by you and just nips you because you heard it, but yeah, you do take 7 slashing damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And off it zips straight down. It's fairly small, thin one. It's quite tall though. Told you. You okay?
Fair enough. Yes, I was.
But see, if I hadn't have told you, the result would have been the same. You knew about it, and yet you still got sliced. So,
Yes,
I wasn't wrong.
but I
by
feel
not
like I
telling you.
would have. You
Was
weren't
I?
wrong, but
Thank you.
the
And he carries
outcome
on.
is fairly a bit more in my favor. I feel like if I didn't know it, I wouldn't have been, quick to dodge it. I could have died. So, yes, you think the results are still the same.
Just
but
wait.
seeing
Just
as we're in a
wait
place
until you
that's
see
out
the
to kill
swarms
me-
of them. And he walks on ahead. It takes a few hours. Towards the end of your day now, you've been traveling for a good while.
Okay.
You find yourself at the ravine. The glass ends abruptly and juts straight down into a
Nope.
dark abyss. You see over the top of it, the glass connects like bridges every now and then across it.
Mm-hmm.
Something
Okay.
you do notice is this glass appears to be very thin.
I know what's going to happen here.
It's about 200-foot gap.
Okay. Yeah?
Yes.
Please tell me we're not going to be crossing one of these to get to the other side, and there is an actual bridge.
Yes, you'll have to cross over one of these bridges. I'll meet you on the other side.
I'm sorry?
I'll meet you on the other side. But yes, you'll have to cross one of these bridges.
Why are you going to meet me on the other side? Is there another way?
But I'm going to fly across.
You should be able to carry me, right?
Oh, not with my stature being as it is.
Don't pout at me, yeah.
Right then. He clicks and begins to float off the air. And he glides over. As he touches down, you see him on the other side. He clicks and a stool appears and he sits on it. You could do it. Thanks.
Can I... How many did you say there were in terms of... Did you just say there was like 2 glass bridges?
The
or
bridges.
is it just-
It's not very uniform, but it seems, as far as you can see a good few of them, like six or seven of them.
Okay, can I How far off in the distance? Like fairly far.
Yeah, quite a distance.
Okay.
There's one that's not too far from you though that you can go over.
Okay. Yeah, can I check to see if it's possibly thicker?
What, one of the later ones?
Yeah, one of the closer ones to where I'm standing.
Try roll perception for me, dude.
I will do. Please be perceptive. 23.
They all look to be thin, like about 3 or 4 inches thin.
Okay.
And there's not much. There's no support in the center.
There's no support in the center. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the original one, and I'm gonna kind of start crawling.
You see behind you at a distance.
Oh shit!
A black hand.
Okay.
Its middle finger, points up, as if sniffing the air, and it taps.
I'm not gonna move.
Keeps banging the ground though. You feel the vibrations.
I feel the vibrations.
Yeah, as it hits the ground with some force.
Okay. Does it look like it's gonna come after me?
It looks like it's investigating the area.
Okay. Has it stopped hitting the floor?
It does it every now and then. It walks a few meters, bangs again. Walks a few meters, bangs again.
Okay. When it's walking, I'm gonna start walking with it.
Okay.
Like not towards it, but towards the glass bridge.
So
and as soon as I notice,
yeah.
So as it's moving, I'm gonna move, and as soon as it starts tapping, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, right. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh shit.
That's a stealth check, my dude.
Oh no! Okay. 16.
16 versus. Okay. So.
Oh god. Oh no.
You begin to move backwards. Looks around. Moving backwards again. You're about 20 feet, 30 feet. You begin moving again. This goes on. Till you get to about 100 feet. You're smack bam in the center of the bridge. A crack goes down the center of the bridge.
Okay.
Hand detects it and begins slowly walking towards you.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna walk still with it. And then, crap. Okay, I can only. Oh no, I could technically. Hang on a second. Where is? Right. Okay, it's there, and okay. Can I get to within 60 feet? Like, just keep on doing this until I can sense or at least figure out there's 60 feet left.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep on doing it until
you
get to 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay. What's it doing?
It's close to the edge. It's found the edge and seems to be feeling its way along for something. For the sound, whatever sound it heard.
Okay, I'm gonna continue walking. 10 feet while it's moving. I think.
Yeah. Well, at this point, it's kind of constantly feeling the edge, so there isn't really a time that it's just walking. It's in field mode right now.
Okay. I might double misty step to the end.
Double misty step. Okay, go for it, dude.
Okay, so double misty step. so
So
30 feet and then 30 feet again,
30
and
feet,
then I'll be
30
boom.
feet back, and you're out. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what?
Yep.
Inventive use of misty step. I'll take it. I'll take it, man.
Yes. Okay.
You see the creatures kind of blindly feeling along the bridge, kind of a crack, and it kind of backs off a little bit, seemingly satiated that it was just the bridge cracking.
Okay.
It just seems to be prowling that area on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
Right then, shall we?
Can we take 15 minutes? I feel like some of us could have died here, and it would have been me. So we're going to have the 15 minutes to just have a moment.
Okay. Sure. You take a moment. You take a moment.
Short rest. Lovely. Get those misty steps back.
On the bright side,
Thank you.
I think we're through the thick of it.
True.
That should be the most dangerous thing we have to come across.
We hope. We still have to face this Keeper of Souls, as you put it last time, I think.
God of the Lost.
God of the Lost. Close enough. I feel like I've been through a lot today, so bear with me in the naming department.
We'll journey a while longer, and then it'll probably be worth having a long sleep somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Would you know of any place that would be safe for the night?
As we reach the other shore of the glass plain, the glass becomes more warbled. There's probably somewhere we can cozy in.
Lovely.
Plus, I have my tiny hut. I'll conjure a safe place for us, is what I'm saying.
Oh, lovely. I thought you'd say it'd be only tiny for one person. Thank you.
Very well then. Onwards. You
Let's
begin
go.
marching. The next few hours go by fairly uneventfully.
Thank God.
Except you see off in the distance, coming through the clouds, very far away, a long black arm descends down.
Oh. Is that in the direction we're going?
No, it's just off to the to the west. It then begins to retract up. You notice the hand on the arm. It's gone.
Oh, so it just literally places the hands down. That's so weird.
Told you.
That is a weird sight.
Many of those are.
How long? Can I ask?
Huh.
How long have you been here?
In the material realm, I think 2 weeks. But here it's a bit iffy. I'm not too sure. Feels like much longer. There isn't really a day and night, so I lost track of time a long time ago.
Fair enough. If you say 2 weeks, we heard of your death from someone who told us that it'd probably be best we search your tower.
Oh, did they
to
now?
find out what? Yeah.
Please,
to find out what happened to you.
Give us tonics, please, potions for our ill. The moment you die, they plunder your tower. For shame.
Well, we didn't steal anything apart from the book. Sadly.
Oh.
Which my companions have currently.
Well, that's
and a
good.
woman. A woman stole a few books. She was a hunter, said she knew you.
Yes.
The name eludes me currently, but...
Ah, me too.
I trying to rack my brain as to where. I mean, my brain's all foggy. Apparently, there we go.
I've got it here somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. Leowith?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
there
I
you
wrote
go.
it down.
Player notes for the win. Yes,
For the
of
first
course,
time.
yes. An avid demon hunter. She was in the area looking for a husband, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, she stole some of your books, regardless. She didn't seem too phased by your passing, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, we had merely a business arrangement. I don't expect her to be attached to me. I'm sure that she'll return them when she gets news of my resurrection.
Hopefully.
Right
Hopefully she doesn't see it as ill will and comes after you. So probably best to lay low.
We'll rest up here. With that, he summons a hut, which is a 10-foot radius that you can be inside, and essentially you're invisible, but you can see out of it.
Nice. Okay.
Creature, you can move through it freely. Yeah, and nothing can get in.
I need to play a wizard one day. They just seem
Wizards,
really
man.
cool.
It's all utility stuff, isn't it? It's great, man. I love wizards. Yeah.
Okay.
He conjures a bedroll. No, he pulls out a bedroll. You can't conjure everything, mate.
I'll pull out my bedroll.
Tomorrow's a big day. Sleep well.
We're close then.
I have the box, please.
I'll put it on the side, seeing as we both need it. But I think you have helped me a fair bit today, so I trust you not to steal it from me. So I'll just leave it on the side that he can use until we leave.
Very well. Glances into it for a while. Has a little smile on his face. And,
very nice.
Heads to sleep. Anything you want to do before slumber time?
A little part of me is incredibly worried by this wisdom saving throw. Mm-hmm. That's probably bound to happen again once I fall asleep.
Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah, it might do.
Yeah.
So, can I set a reaction to feeling weird? Like, if I feel like something's starting to affect me.
It's difficult because you're asleep, so you can't really do a reaction while you're unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna counter spell.
Yeah, you can't. No, you can't do reactions.
Counter spell in my sleep
while you're unconscious. Sorry, Ben.
That's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and contact. Oh, do I want to contact my patron again, just to give them a heads up that we're getting close, and it'll be tomorrow? Or I think they're probably aware that we're gonna do something, so I think they're just gonna be on the lookout anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go peer into the box for the night, just to reset everything. I think.
Sure thing. So. Peering into the box. Bright light, the smell of leaves. You see your friends huddled in a bush. They seem to be looking in on an encampment of some kind. Other creatures, very tall and slender, are walking around, seemingly oblivious to the fact that they're there.
So, these creatures don't know that they're there?
Nope.
I kind of like, they clearly need to either run away or they're going in. So I might move in a different direction to them. So, like, if they're in the bush, there's the encampment, there's me.
Yeah.
You see what and I'm going to Eldritch Blast in a direction that's opposite. Just so... What I'm thinking is, if I can interact with this world, I want to help them. And I think if they need to either run away or go through or make this easier for them, I'm going to give them a distraction to maybe make them think something's over there, give them the advantage. That's what I'm thinking.
Your logic.
So I'm going to Eldritch. Thanks. I'd like to think it does. I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Or do I want to hit one of these creatures? No, I won't, because I think that will probably be bad. Because then they might be really angry. So I'm going to just Eldritch Blast in a direction. Got 15, if that helps. Boom.
The Eldritch Blast goes off, and you see the creatures look that direction. Some of them lean down, pick up swords, and they move towards that direction.
Lovely.
You see hands kind of confusedly look out.
That sounds like him.
And the image fades.
Okay.
All right.
I hope that helps. It really sucks that I can't help them. So it's like, if I can do anything in my brain, what I think, like, obviously, because the creatures can't attack me. So I was like, I just hope it helps. I won't find out until we get back together, and I'm like, did these things help?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they will.
Because I'm gonna make it out of here. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so going to sleep.
I think so.
With some saving throw, my friend.
I'll actually click the right one this time.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't. So
6.
It's a 6.
As you dream, you hear incomprehensible whispering in the back of your mind. You feel your brain swell and press against the confines of your minuscule skull as something seems to be trying to press inwards. You take 1 point of void taint.
No, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean,
additionally, when waking up, you have a extremely uncomfortable pain down your spine.
Okay.
It's stiff and itchy. It feels like your skin's cracked.
Can I, like, feel it?
Feeling back, you feel your skin is kind of cracked and is open. It's moist to the touch, like an open wound. It very painful, stings, burns. It goes from about halfway down your back down to your coccyx. It's just this pain.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the long rest quickly before we continue. There we go.
Okay. So
I sit up, I guess.
You sit up. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just doing so, it kind of tears on that wound. It's not fun to look at.
Have I not? This must be new, because I've not felt this. Kind of like just touching it hurts, kind of thing.
It's like touching a scab that's been picked. It's that kind of burn. You know.
Can I look at my hand? Is there like anything?
You don't have blood, but you have that residue, that kind of wet, liquidy residue of a wound that's trying to heal.
Okay. Is Yer awake?
He's not in the hut.
He's not in the hut. Is the box there?
The box is there.
Okay, I'll pop the box in the bag. And I should be able to see out. So can I see Yer anywhere?
Yeah, focusing to look out, you see him. He's just kind of standing outside, taking in the sights. He's smoking on his pipe.
Okay. I leave the hut and I say good morning to you.
I wish there was a breeze. I do miss the breeze. My tower was right on the cliff face. The breeze from the ocean would wash up it and flow through my windows. I haven't had a lick of wind since being here.
I know this seems like a strange request, seeing as we've only known each other for 2 days now, but I think we've bonded a little bit. I woke up with a pain on my back.
Okay.
And it wasn't there last night.
You must have slept funny.
Well, it's bleeding.
Oh, well, it's
oozing.
Not that funny then, is it?
No.
Wish for me to take a look at your oozing wound.
Would you be so kind? I can't really look on my back.
Very well.
So
Very well.
I move
Bend over.
my cloak out the way and lift my my shirt up to see. Huh?
Quite unsightly, isn't it?
Thanks. Do you want to explain?
I could. Yes. So it's funny. It seems you've picked up a bit of a twist.
A twist?
Our bodies don't react well to this place. Luckily, I'm purely a mind, but your flesh and blood and the corrupting influence of this realm can sometimes pervert the natural course of things. Keep an eye on it. Shouldn't be anything harmful, just a bit painful. And maybe a bit embarrassing later down the line.
Is there no way to heal something like this?
You'd have to find some powerful healer to get rid of it. I'm sure it will close up over time, maybe. It's protruding a bit.
Protruding?
Yes. It's a bit of a bulge, kind of like under your skin there. Curious.
What? Excuse me?
Just keep an eye on it, and I might have some lotions for you. You can put your flap down now.
Shit. If it's one thing, it's another.
Well,
why can't I just?
You're a physical being in a void. It's you're lucky your eyes haven't fallen out.
I mean, I need these to see, so I guess.
Well,
it's almost the same, really.
We have a few hours' journey until we get to Lorethrum's Basin. Then we're going to have to sneak our way past, get to the Valley of the Lost, and there we can attempt to bridge our way back to the material realm.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Right done. Yeah, before you see the mountain, the red peaked mountain, the thunderstorm, the red lightning still streaks across the sky ominously as you stare upwards, and you see for a moment a huge moving. It looks like a snake above the clouds, a shadow of it, just for a brief moment, as the lightning lights it up for a second, and then it's gone.
I wish I did not see that.
And really so I'm going to have to ask you to do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Of course you do. Are you kidding me? 6.
1 point of void, Teen. You glimpsed something incomprehensible. Okay. So
I can't believe it's 6 again. That's what's getting me. What are the chances? Literally.
Well, let's get to move on, shall we? We're in the last leg of our journey.
Let's go. I can't wait to leave this place.
You begin climbing up the mountain. It's steep. The rocks are hard and black, but crumble very easily. What looks to be a huge boulder if you put your hand onto it to kind of lift yourself up to get some purchase, your hand sinks into it as if it's made of sand, and it just turns to dust. Carrying on walking, you come to a precipice and look down into. You see a structure, essentially a building. It's massive in size. It looks quite like an arena, a huge bowl, essentially. It looks to be made of a single piece of stone that coils around itself, and so it has a kind of mound shape that has a dip in the middle.
Okay.
On the other side of it, you see the mountain parts, and a gully, like a valley, goes straight into the mountain there. And that's Lorefarim's basin.
Right. This is a lot to kind of take in at this point. I feel like this is probably the most normal thing in this place so far.
Well, wait until you get inside.
So we're gonna have to go in the basin.
The only entrance to the valley is on the other side of that basin.
Is there anything about the basin I should be warned about right now? Like something that could cut me in half?
Lorefarim is in there.
Bless you.
Thank you. The god of the lost sleeps, it seems.
Sleeps. Okay.
Ample opportunities for us to sneak past, no problem.
Okay. If we need to fight the thing, can we succeed with like we did with the hand, or is this a fruitless endeavor?
No. Fighting isn't an option. Fighting is not an option. This is a terribly powerful being.
Oh.
Lost souls of the void. Once their minds have been shattered and the void has reduced them to walking, shambling, mindless entities, they flock to this place as it's the closest thing they can get to being back home. Once they're in the valley, they sit and they mourn their loss. They mourn their loss of their own existence. They want anything to be real again. The void has swallowed them whole. Thousands of these beings. That morning, Lorefarim feeds off that energy.
Right. You are not selling this at all. Yeah.
We're not going to be fighting him, though, are we? We're just going to be passing through. And he's asleep right now. We're good at sneaking, right?
I've known to be able to sneak a few times, but I feel like luck is not on my side, mostly, due to everything that's kind of happened lately. But I have a few tricks up my sleeve. We should be able to figure something out.
Okay. Then shall we?
We shall.
To make a descent down. As you get closer to the structure, it is massive in size, extremely tall.
Okay.
Extremely thick. The stone it's made of, it looks like it's like stone plating that overlaps itself in almost an organic sense. It's a very strange looking construction. There is where it bulges up and down again. There is a gap you can see that you can walk through into it. It's not a doorway. It's just simply this stone kind of folds upwards, and you can walk underneath the fold.
Okay.
Before you enter the threshold, is there anything you want to do?
Let me just take inventory. Okay, I don't really have that many. Give me a second.
Yeah, right, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just taking inventory of the possibilities that, all the things that, I have on me. I also haven't looked for Han's sword at all.
Nope.
And I feel like this is, I'm just at this point. I'm from this point keeping an eye out for Hans' sword. Lurkbane or Peerbane? I think it was Peerbane.
It was Peerbane.
Peerbane. I am going to summon, I think, my staff, just so that if I need to do any spells, I have that available. Well, I say staff, my glaive. I'm trying to think. I think that's all I can really do. I don't really have that much utility spell-wise.
Yep.
I have certain things, but I know.
Okay, so I'll have that box, please. Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
He takes a look in. Okay. Might want to take a peek yourself. Ready your mind for this.
I wish I had the box in real life. Okay, I'm gonna open the box.
Yeah. Opening the box. You're gonna call me out on this, but I honestly, you just brought it up right before it's set to happen. You look into the box. You find yourself in a cave. You hear the clashing of swords fighting. You see a spatter of blood across the floor. Sounds of spells going off. You see yourself as a light, shining light onto the walls of this place, and ahead you can see your friends fighting these tall green creatures. Swords clashing. They're not looking the best. Both sides have shed a lot of blood at this point, it seems. Looking down into your hand. You see Lurkbane glowing bright. You can see Hans is currently fighting against one of these creatures, sword in hand and a non-magical sword in the other, with Freya floating, blocking clashes. What do you want to do?
Do I see the enemy he's fighting? Mm-hmm. Can I just run up and just try and stab?
Okay, do you want to roll an attack for me?
Yeah, I'm just going to use my glaive, because obviously I get, as a warlock, that's not... So how should we do this?
Just roll it as your standard packed weapon for now. It's fine.
Okay.
Rather not get hung up.
21!
21, okay. Very nice. 6 damage. I need to take note of that.
I got...
8.
8, yeah.
So, I was reading your...
You're welcome, Hans. So. And I want to kind of like stab this creature, but as I do, I'm just going to look at Hans, and I hope he's looking at me, because I did it. I found his sword, and I just like nod and then let go of the sword.
As you let go, the image fades.
I wish I could watch what happens to them, because that would be such a sick moment. Sorry.
Right. Ahead of you, the entrance to Lorethrum's. Why did I choose a name that's so hard to say? I don't know. We'll go with Lotherum. Lotherum.
I didn't say that in character because I don't want to say any names, just in case it gives me void taint. I'm just saying. As a preface, every time I say a name of something in this realm, I'm saying it out of character.
Okay,
but,
sure.
You know.
Sure. We use the meta defense.
No, well, I'll say I'm going to say this out of character. There you go.
Okay. Walking in underneath the archway, you notice something odd. From the bottom of this stone, there seem to be hands or arms draped downwards from it. Just lining them. There's 2 arms on each side. They're quite large. They end in a hand. Taking a look at that hand, do you want to? Or do you want to just walk on by? Okay.
I think I wanted to
make
take
a perception for me.
Okay, please be good. 23.
23. The odd thing about this hand, to you, its size is it's like this big, like the hand. It's quite large. The fingers aren't fingers. They're arms that end in a smaller hand. The fingers on that hand are arms, which end in a smaller hand, and so on, until you can't see anymore.
I know what I'm gonna hear it, aren't I? Everything is okay.
Everything's okay.
Okay, I'll accept it. Right. Okay, I'm gonna keep note of that though. Can I see what yours doing at this point? What is he? I'm following him.
Yours kind of looking out. I'm gonna ask you to roll a stealth check for me.
Of course.
Okay.
11.
11. Your rolls a 10.
Shit. Well, they can't blame me because he rolled lower.
Let me just
damn it.
Took a long rest. Okay. Walking out into the basin itself, you see in the center, it does very much look like you're in a gladiatorial arena. It's the same ovaloid shape. In the center of it, though, you see a large pot. A vase, massive in size. It has a lid. It's probably about 100 foot high.
Wow, okay.
Thick. That's all that's in here, though.
Okay.
And you begin moving forwards.
Can I keep an eye out or like listen for any movement? I also want to ready a misty set. Can I see where we're heading actually, or is the
it's a good distance away. Well, the vase is in the way, but you're assuming there's another entrance on the other side. You can see the gap in the mountain as it kind of the basin kind of goes into the mountain a little bit.
Okay.
So you can see where the exit must be on the ground. You can work it out.
Okay. Yeah. I guess if that's the case, can I ready a misty step? I can't bring anyone with me if I misty step, can I?
No.
There's another one that I can, and I
door.
haven't got it. That's the one. Yeah, I might ready a misty step if I see to go. Okay. Can I call it out if I feel like I need to do a misty step? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
In my mind, I've readied my own misty step, and I'm gonna just be cautious. In my head, I'm thinking if Yer does a spell, in a sense, like that requires him to like. If I see him just bolt somewhere, I'm gonna be like, right, I'm misty stepping.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna wait on it.
All right.
Yeah.
You begin to encroach into the basin, step by step. The floor here is like a light dusty sand. You're leaving footsteps as you go. Step by step you make your way. Just the ever-looming presence of this vase pervades your thoughts a little bit. There's a chill goes down your spine. There's a dark energy to this place you can't quite quantify. You see the lid of the vase, like an urn now. Twist. And fall.
I look at Yer. Is he doing anything?
Yer's kind of still at the moment. He seems to be a little bit lost. He's not really reacting. He seems to be in a bit of a daze.
I go over to him and I just put my hand on his shoulder.
Out the vase, a tall, long, snake-like creature begins to emerge, extremely massive in size. At its head, are 3 human-looking heads. Arms that extend out. The arms carry on down the creature like a millipede. The first 2 are massive in size. They get smaller and smaller until they meet a normal. As the creature keeps extending impossibly out this face.
I'm just going to shake.
He's just kind of wobbling a little bit. He's lost somewhere right now. His mind isn't quite there.
Okay, can I just like turn him around and like slap his face?
Yeah, give him a slap.
Yeah, do it. Unarmed. Well, like just. I'm not actually intending to hurt.
Yeah.
I just kind of just.
Yeah. You give him a slap. The box, if you can. Interlopers, trespassers, outlanders, prey. It amuses Lureferum that you wander into their domain as if under the veil of darkness, but alas, to Lureferum, all things are illuminated. As he says that, so 2 heads on either side open their mouths and a bright light blasts out.
Shield.
It's not a physical attack or anything, it's a light. And the creature begins to swerve and swing around the basin.
Oh.
Foolish men. Are you lost? Are you lonely? Do your stomachs grumble as your tongues flap around in those disgusting mouths? Do your stomachs fill with rot and gas while your skin drips with vile sweat to be created and yet so deplorably disgusting? It makes me wonder. Do you have a purpose? Or like fungus on an infected wound, are you simply the byproduct of an unfortunate and painful accident? He swings his whole body down, and his head's come down. The center one looking directly at you. What brings you to Lord of the Lost's domain? He coils back. You can see now the whole basin begins to swirl.
Oh, shit.
It begins to dawn on you that this basin is an extension of his body, coiling around you.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Tim just looks a bit taken back. Lureferum stares you down.
I'm just going to slowly grab the box and just hand it to Yer. Just so he can kind of regain a bit of self with it.
Yeah, he takes a small peek. It opens it a crack and passes it right to you. Lureferum still stares at you. The 2 heads are bright lights just shining onto you, casting your shadows back against his own body.
Hello.
What brings you here?
We're just traveling through. We just need to get past you.
Like moths to firelight, the lost are drawn to the glory of Lureferum. You
See,
shall not be treated in kind.
Correction. We are not lost. We know where we're going. We're actually just going to the mountains behind you. So we're not really lost. We know where we're going, I'm afraid. So
many of those in mourning have spoke the same words to me.
You
wish to enter the valley of the lost, of course.
Of course, yeah. Just to get ourselves, back home.
Where you may glimpse outwardly into creation itself. For what? To lust? To haunt old friends?
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. We were actually just going to leave through that exit, actually. You see, I'm only here temporarily, and my patron is actually waiting for me on the other side, and they're gonna actually, help me leave. So, if you'd be so kind, that's the pass.
Look at the paleness of your old friend there. He has dawned on him the permanence of your situation that you have not quite grasped yet. There is no leaving this place. This is the bottom of the world's where I rule.
Okay. Shall we make a deal then?
A deal?
You like deals, don't you, I think?
Coils back. The whole structure just, as he gets taller, it begins to spiral and tighten a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I can permit you through for a price.
How about if I don't leave through the exit that we claim is there, you have both of us willingly, and we'll do whatever you need us to. But if I do leave through the exit I claim is there, you leave my friend Yer here alone and let him leave after I've left. Deal?
I know not what game you're playing. How about this? I'll let one of you leave. The other one can stay here with me. I demand company, you see, to have a companion, someone to just talk to. I demand this sacrifice of you. Only one of you may pass. The other shall stay with me here for as long as they live.
See, I do need him to come with me to let me leave.
You can have him.
You can?
You can have him. You have him. And I'll have...
Yeah.
He gives you a look. He gives you this look. You take him.
Yeah, if you're playing a trick on me, this is not the
Box
time.
still in hand. He gives you a look.
He passed me the box, actually.
Oh, he did, actually. Yeah, you've got the box, okay.
So it's in my bag, yeah.
He gives you a look. Stamps his staff to the ground. Disappears. Decided then, is it?
Well, how about a counteroffer? You see, I have something that you might want. I pull the box out. They say if you look into it, you can see something you yearn for, a place where you want to be. As many times as you want to look into it.
Young man, you know not where you are. Let me show you something. And he swoops down, and his large arm goes to grab you.
Okay, Misty Step.
Misty Step, okay. You Misty Step out of
Boom.
the grasp. He grabs dirt. The coiling, the building is getting taller, but smaller as he moves.
Okay, can I see the exit? As it's swirling, can I see the exit?
You can see it now. As you see it, you see a figure running through it.
Okay, how far away is it? Can I make that run?
It's a distance. It's about 200 feet.
200 feet? Oh, shit.
The other arm's going to come down and try and grab you.
Okay, I'm going to Misty Step again.
Okay.
And then just run.
Okay, you're heading towards it.
Yep.
Give me a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
Athletics. It'll be athletics because you.
Athletics?
Yeah. You're pounding it, mate. You're pounding it.
Natural 20.
Natural
20.
Okay. Yeah. You run quick, quicker than you've ever run in your life. Quick enough to get to where you want to go. You get towards the exit. He flattens his body. You got there in time.
Oh.
Time enough to avoid him from grabbing you. Yeah. But this whole thing is him. Shh. Don't cry. Don't resist. Many of my pets wail and pound at the walls for years before they finally succumb to my conditioning. But how about we sit and talk a while? The lights go out. Just the three heads smile down at you.
If you keep the lights off and you don't grab me, I'm more than willing to talk for a while, as long as you need.
I merely wish to show you something, and an outstretched hand comes out, palm up.
Okay. Is there anything on the hand?
Nope. Just put it down next to you.
want me to step on it, I guess. Gonna take that silence as a yes. Do I have your word that you won't crush me? I guess if you did, then you wouldn't have anyone to talk to.
You have my word that I'll crush you if you don't step on my hand.
I mean, that's an answer, I guess. I step on the hand, but can I ready... If I feel like he's going to crush me, can I jump off the hand?
Yeah, okay. As you get on the hand, it begins to move upwards. It's a bit of a dizzying sight as Lorepharum straightens up higher and higher, hundreds of feet off the ground. You can see now from here his full size, the basin around you. You even see off in the hills in the distance, his body spirals and turns. He leans you towards the valley. Inside it you can see glowing green crystals jutting out of the walls. Thousands of beings staring lustfully into them. To be able to peek into where you wish to be is a powerful thing indeed, my friend, but I wish for you to know that the stone you have in that box came from this very place.
So years already been here.
This is what draws the lost to me. The ability to experience existence again is a beautiful thing, but they lose themselves in time. And once that happens, they belong to me. You think you're the first to journey here with a plan to escape. That denial of your permanence is exactly what leads these people into this state. You understand? You'll be much happier here with me, much more fulfilling. I'll have you run little tasks, play little games, see how long you can survive.
I think you'll find I'll survive long enough to leave.
I've been here for a very long time. Everything you say has been said to me before.
So, since you've been here a long time, you've never seen anyone leave. Is that right?
Not from my domain. No.
Doesn't it intrigue you a little bit that I talk of leaving? And I know how to.
Again.
Would you not want to see that happening? To see something you've never seen before? I mean, that'd be something to talk about with anyone new that comes by, wouldn't it? I feel like,
check.
You know, this way. Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, 5.
If there was a way to leave, all of the lost would begin to funnel through it. And there goes my food.
not all the lost are me. I like to think I'm a bit unique in that regard. I have help.
You're saying if you were to leave, you would make sure that nobody else would?
Yeah. I could give you that as a promise. I'd rather not anything leave anyway. No offense, but stuff here is very, very scary, and I'd rather not.
Swings the hand back down to the floor at a bit of a dizzying speed.
Okay.
And where is your friend gotten to? You mentioned you needed him for what you wanted to do. As he says that, he goes up and he begins to snake into the cavern.
Well, he said he would show me the way out, which is to lead me to this place, and he was going to tell me how to leave with the powers that I have, which is why I needed him. You see, he can't leave without me.
You see him come back with a dangling wizard in his hand. Believe we have some explaining to do. He plants him down next to him.
Welcome back, Kia.
Came back for you.
See, you've met my friend.
Yes. How are you? Lorepharum. Good. So, I think I'll keep you both.
Both?
Powerful knowledge if you think you can escape the void, although I would admit many people have said the same thing to me, countless times. It's almost disappointing.
Disappointing that you're not going to give us a chance.
Disappointing that you say the same things as the rest of them. It's a boring existence. I merely want someone to have some fun with.
Well, don't you think it'd be fun to see what I have in store? I think it'd be pretty fun. I mean, we are friends, aren't we? And I mean, if it doesn't work out, you'll have me for the rest of my life. You'll have Yer for the rest of his.
Let's make it fun then, shall we? Let's turn it into a game. I'll count to 60 seconds.
Okay.
And if you get out, then you're allowed to leave. But if I find and catch you, you have to stay here and play my games forever.
Give us 120 seconds. Is all I ask.
Well, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Very well.
Very fun.
120 seconds to escape the unescapable. You think yourself capable of this?
I do. With Yer here.
You see the archway open again.
Okay.
1.
Run. I'm gonna just grab Yer and I'll just leg it with him. Yeah.
You guys begin running. We'll say it takes you 10 seconds to get out of the basin.
Okay.
It's a large green crystal, the largest one you can find.
The largest one. Okay. Is that all we need to find?
Yes, that's all we need to find, and don't let any of the lost know that we're on our way out. As you run, you see these listless creatures. Some of them, the faces seem to be disappearing, melting off, or healing over with skin. They just look into these crystals, which you can see now is the same as the ones in the box.
Okay.
Needs to be big. And he runs off in one direction.
Okay.
And you run off another. Investigation check. And a dexterity check.
Okay, so normal dexterity.
Do an athletics check, and that will decide how many. 13. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 investigation checks.
Okay. Investigation. Where are you? Investigation. 16.
16. And.
Yep. 17.
Okay.
I don't know why it's rolling twice, but
it takes you about 45 seconds to find a large green crystal.
Okay. I'm guessing we can use the ring, and I can telepathically tell Yer I found it.
You can try. Off in the distance, you can see Loretharim as he stands up through the crack in the mountain, his hands covering his faces.
Like a game of hide and seek, the sadistic thing. I'm gonna try and use the ring and be like, "Yeah, I found it. I found a massive green rock. I think this is as big as I can find." Yeah, can you?
Doesn't seem to be working that way.
Oh shit. Can I throw an Eldritch Blast into the air?
It's been 106 seconds at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Eldritch Blast in the air.
Okay. Boom.
You see, start running this way. It's a bit of a distance off. You see a lot of the lost stare up as well.
Okay.
You've momentarily broken them out a little bit of their haze with this loud sound. Ready or not, here I come. And it gets sneaking in. Yeah, goes up to you.
Okay.
The box.
Okay. Boom.
He opens it up, and he pulls out a black crystal. And throws the box to the side. Okay. Here goes nothing. And he pushes it into the large green crystal. When there's a bright light, Loretharim gets closer and closer and closer. He grabs a few of the lost.
Oh, thank God.
He looks like he's digging through them. You see a couple of them just squash into nothing in his hand. as he digs and claws his way through it. I'm coming for you. You see Yurs muttering something under his breath, and a large bright light begins to spread throughout the crystal.
Okay.
There you are. And his hand begins to sink through. He extends his hand out to you.
Okay.
Come!
I'm gonna... Okay, grab his arm, yep.
And he steps through and begins to pull you in with it. You enter a white space.
Oh. Okay.
Behind you hear the thunder of claws scratching, rocks being thrown, and you hear it, no! And you sink into a white area. It's completely white. It's almost blindingly so. Eventually, your eyes adjust, and you find yourself on a translucent bridge.
Mm-hmm.
On one side is a black wall which spreads onto infinity, and the other side is a white wall. You've entered the Vale.
Okay.
Here we are.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Can I just like look around, and as I turn around, take the ring off, without him noticing? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yep. I'll do that.
Or do you want a sleight hand check?
Yeah, I will do.
Why not? Make it funny. Make it fun.
Natural 20.
You managed to easily take the ring off with it being invisible at the moment.
Oh. Yeah, it's just.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. You hear a banging on the wall, the big black wall.
Okay. What do we need to do now? We need to leave because I feel like he's going to break this rock any second.
He begins stepping outwards towards the bridge. It's quite simple. This is the Vale, the weakest point between our two worlds. We must simply pass through that wall, and we'll be back. Well, you will. This is where we must part ways, my friend.
So what do I need to do? Just bring a vessel to your tower, and then hopefully get you back out.
This is where your connection with the fiend comes in.
Okay.
If I'm correct, it will allow us to open a door from that side. If I'm incorrect, we're trapped here for all eternity.
Well, it beats being with that snake thing, so there you go.
Unfortunately, it's a direction I must go if I'm to return back. And you must get me a vessel, an empty vessel. That's the deal, remember?
I'll try.
Go back on it. I will find a way back. One day. Now make sure you rue the day you betray me.
Well, I'm going to try, but we've got some stuff to do before I can get you a vessel, so it might be a little bit...
As you look on ahead, a bright light begins to shine through the white wall.
Okay.
It's your time for you to go. Good luck.
Yeah. I promise I'll get you a vessel. It may take me some time, but I will get you one. Thank you for helping me.
Godspeed.
I'll give him a handshake and I'm like, I will. Okay.
As you shake his hand, you see from the black wall behind you.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go through the light.
And you run towards the light.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna leave it.
Oh.
For today, we'll have to pick up next week with the other side of the party and what they got on with while Hans was trapped in the void. So that was fun.
Who was trapped in the void?
Zite's trapped in the void. Sorry, I read the word Hans. So there we go. Woo. Thanks very much for watching. Those who are watching.
So much.
Not a very busy chat, but that's fine. To be fair, it stops me from being distracted while I'm DMing. But we'll be back on Tuesday next week with Hans and Ashe as they try and help Zite out from their side of the Vale. Week after that, we'll be back onto normal party shenanigans with the main quest line. And and all that jazz. If, of course, they manage to escape the veil alive.
I think I did.
Oh no, you've escaped the void. But now you're in the veil, mate.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm saying I'm left.
So, thank you very much for watching. If you want to check Dan out, FBDC on YouTube and on Twitch. Awesome streamer, Monster Hunter, a bit of Binding of Isaac recently. I'm here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays doing game streams, so you can check me out at 7 o'clock GMT on those times. Don't forget to look at the YouTube channel. The Clockwise UK stream channel actually has some of our older sessions on that we've recorded, the offline stuff. So if you want to know how Zite ended up getting trapped into the void like an idiot, then sorry, I just wanted to see your face. Then you know where to go. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, 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 ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.